Yeah, Pellegrin.
Okay.
Luis de la Rocha Pellegrin.
Okay, thank you very much. Sir, you're here as a result of a new matter stemming from the Agua Fria Justice Court. It is for one count of carrying a deadly weapon and failure to admit that you have that weapon in your vehicle, a Class 1 misdemeanor, reckless driving, a Class 2 misdemeanor, and one count of carrying a weapon under the age of 21. That's also a misdemeanor as well. So all matters are misdemeanors. As to all matters, the court did find that there is probable cause to believe that you did commit all three matters. I have appointed an attorney to represent you. Your next court date is an arraignment hearing on January 5th. January 5th, that's a little ways out, at 10:30 in the morning in the Agua Fria Justice Court, the address of which you're gonna get here momentarily. One of the things that I'm looking at here in terms of considering your release conditions is your age. The fact that you had a weapon under the age of 21 is of concern, but there is no significant criminal history. So, with that said, as long as you promise to appear on your own volition, the court is inclined to release you on your own recognizance here today. Do you promise to appear?
I promise.
Okay. Then, as such, I'm going to order releasing you on your own recognizance here today. Again, on your own, you got to appear on January 5th in the Agua Fria Justice Court, the address of which is going to be the paperwork. What's also going to be in the paperwork is the rest of the release conditions. I'm not going to go over them with you, but you'll find them all printed out in the pages you're about to receive. If I can have you step to your left.
Thank you so much.
And if I could have Admiral Omorovich come to the podium.
How's it going?
Good afternoon, sir. Please give me your full name and date of birth.
Edmir Omorovich, August 26, 1982.
Okay. Thank you, sir. You're here on two different matters. The first matter is a new matter stemming from the Maricopa County Superior Court. It is for one count of possession of dangerous drugs, a Class 4 felony, and one count of possession of drug paraphernalia, a Class 6 felony. I have found probable cause to exist as to both counts. I am appointing an attorney to represent you. Your next court date is a status conference on December 31st, followed by a preliminary hearing on January 5th, both at 8:30 in the morning, both in the downtown Superior Court. As to your release conditions here today, I do note that you have no prior felony convictions in your history. There's some minor FTAs, but they are from a while back. As such, excuse me, the court is inclined to release you on your own recognizance here today on this matter, as long as you promise the court that you will appear on your own on December 31st to your next court date. Do you promise to appear?
I do.
Okay. Then I'm going to order releasing you from custody here today. There's some additional release conditions that apply. I'm not going to go over all of them with you, but they're going to be in the paperwork you're about to receive. Your next matter, or second matter, is number 25 on the calendar. It's not a new matter. It's a Justice Court warrant from the West Mesa Justice Court. It is for one count of criminal trespass and one count of failure to appear, both misdemeanors. I have appointed an attorney to represent you in this case as well. Your next court date is an arraignment hearing on December 30th. December 30th at 8:30 in the morning in the West Mesa Justice Court. As to your release conditions on this matter, I'm looking at the reason for why the warrant was issued, and I think it's a failure to pay. It looks like it's a failure to pay. So, to me, a failure to pay could be, based on my experience, a failure to pay in the Justice Court is a matter that could be easily resolved. You don't even have to wait until your next court date. You can just go there, talk to somebody at the counter, make new arrangements, and your next court date would be vacated. And I think because of the simplicity of that, at least from my experience, I'm not going to hold you. They recommended a bond. I'm not going to put a bond on you today. I'm going to release you on this matter on your own recognizance as well. You know, you got to show up on your own on December 30th. But if you want to go ahead of time, there's a walk-up counter to West Mesa Justice Court, and you can just say, I want to make payment arrangements, and they'll work with you. Or you can just show up on the 30th. As long as you have promised to appear on the 30th to West Mesa Justice Court, I'm going to release you here on your own cognizance today.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
All right. Again, there are other release conditions that you must abide by. I'm not going to go over all of them with you. They're going to be included in the paperwork you're about to receive. Did you wish to address the court? I think.
I'm good. Thank you so much.
Okay, good. You don't want to try to talk me out of it? All right, no, I'm just joking.
I don't want to thank you.
I'm just joking. Please step to your left. You're gonna get a copy of all your paperwork. Thank you. You too. All right, there are two other matters on the calendar, Christopher Duran and Anthony Perez. Any updates or are they still on it? From what I understand, they're unable to function?
Yeah, just the two that are unable to function.
Okay, no updates. Okay. So so as for these matters, I am going to be doing a house call as to Mr. Duran. He's here on a municipal court warrant from the Youngtown Municipal Court. I am affirming his next court date is an arraignment hearing on January 8th at 9 a.m. I am inclined to affirm the bond amount set by Youngtown Municipal Court in the amount of $1,200. I am going to also be appointing an attorney just for the purpose of the issue of the bond matter only. That's the number 7 on the calendar. Mr. Perez, he's here on a new matter for 1 count of burglary in the first degree, a Class 3 felony, 1 count of trafficking in stolen property, a Class 3 felony, 1 count of misconduct involving weapons, Class 4 felony, 1 count of drug paraphernalia, possession of a Class 6 felony, and 1 count of theft of control of stolen property. That's listed as a Class 1 misdemeanor, but it may be revised. I have found probable cause to exist as to all counts. I have appointed an attorney to represent him. I will advise him that his next court date is a status conference on December 22nd, followed by a preliminary hearing on December 24th, both at 8:30 in the morning, both in the Downtown Superior Court. As to the release conditions in his matter, the court is inclined to issue a secured appearance bond in the amount of $50,000, $50,000. The court has taken into consideration the multiple priors that Mr. Perez has for burglary and theft, and the multiple dates of offenses included and multiple victims included in this matter as such. So if any of my, after visiting with both of these individuals, any of my release conditions change, I will do so in a separate writing. I will not be coming back on record onto this calendar. As such, this calendar is concluded. We are adjourned.
Have the electronic signing here because they can go from here
There, for the now.
to here
Yeah,
to here.
that makes sense.
Yes. All right. Where's one of the houses that's actually in here? You don't have any questions? I didn't know where you wanted to move where.
Okay,
That's what they
let me just get logged in and then I'll
Cards to that.
get it.
I have a-
Thank you, please be seated.
Actually fine.
Which one is here?
What?
Okay.
That's all.
Basically, yeah, I won't yell at it, but yeah. So when in there caught the track, you had his hood on his face, I'm taking him off, I'm like, do you understand?
We're good to go.
Yes, sorry.
Okay. All right. This is the 2:00 p.m. initial appearance calendar for December the 16th of 2025. Court's orders for the taking of DNA and fingerprints that were given on the first calendar day of this month shall apply to all matters on this calendar. I will now read the victim's rights advisement. If you are the victim of a crime with a case pending before this court, you're advised that you have rights under Arizona law that, among others, include the right to be treated with fairness, respect, and dignity, to a speedy trial, to be present at court proceedings, to choose whether or not to be interviewed by the defendant or the defendant's attorney, to be heard before the court makes a decision on release, negotiation of the plea, scheduling, and sentencing, and to receive restitution from a person who is convicted of causing you loss. If you've not already been provided with a written statement of all victims' rights, please contact the Victim Services Division of the Prosecutor's Office. With that, we'll get started. Let's start with, just a moment, I have to change my ordering here. Okay, we'll go ahead and get started. We'll go ahead and get started with number 28, Michael Woods. Number 1, Nicole Morrison, to the chair. Good afternoon, sir. Please tell me your name and your date of birth.
Good afternoon, Your Honor. Michael Woods, 3/20/1990.
Did you say Michael Woods, 3/20 of 1990?
Yes, sir.
All right, thank you very much. We are here on a Superior Court new case on 2 allegations, the first being aggravated domestic violence, a Class 5 felony, the second being assault, Class 1 misdemeanor. I found probable cause as to both allegations. I'm appointing the Public Defender's Office to represent you. You have 2 court dates coming up. The first is December the 22nd of 2025 at 8:30 in the morning, and the second is December the 24th of 2025 at 8:30 in the morning. Both of those hearings are going to be at the Downtown Superior Court. I'm setting bail in the amount of $12,500 secured appearance in the event that you do post bail. I'm ordering pretrial supervision with electronic monitoring. The release conditions, in the event of your release, are going to be reduced to writing, which you'll receive in the paperwork that you'll be handed. Do you have questions, sir? If you don't have any questions, please step to your left. Thank you, sir.
Take a seat in the back row. We'll give you a quick one.
Number 1, Nicole Morrison, to the podium. Number 7, Joseph Gersh, to the chair. Good afternoon, ma'am. Please tell me your name and your date of birth.
Nicole Morrison, 1/8/90.
Thank you very much. We're here on a Superior Court new case and a Superior Court probation violation warrant. The first case, the new case, is on 2 counts of burglary in the second degree, Class 3 felony, alleged on December 15th of 2025. I found probable cause as to both allegations, and I'm appointing the Public Defender's Office to represent you as to both cases. You have 2 court dates coming up across 2 cases. The first is December the 22nd of 2025. The second is December the 24th of 2025. They're all going to be at the Downtown Superior Court. As the bail, I'm setting bail in the amount of $10,000 secured appearance as to the new case. And as to the probation violation, I'm setting bail in the amount of $1,000 secured appearance. Additional release conditions will be reduced to writing, what you will receive in the paperwork that you'll be handed. Do you have any questions?
No.
All right, thank you very much. Please step to your left. Number 7, Joseph Gersh to the podium. Number 3, Solonia Anderson to the chair. Good afternoon, sir. Please tell me your name and date of birth.
Joseph Gersh, 6/28/1982.
Thank you, sir. We're here on a Superior Court new case on one allegation of control of stolen property, a class or theft, really, class 6 felony. I found probable cause as to that allegation, and I'm going to appoint the public defender's office to represent you. You have 2 court dates coming up. The first is December the 22nd of 2025 at 8:30 in the morning. The second is December the 24th of 2025 at 8:30 in the morning at the Downtown Superior Court. I'm setting bail in the amount of $7,500 secured appearance. In the event that you are released, you'll be released to the supervision of pretrial services. Other release conditions will be reduced to writing in the release orders that you will receive. Do you have any questions, sir?
No, sir.
All right, please step to your left. Thank you.
Thank you.
Number 3, Solonia Anderson to the podium. Number 11, Marcos de Jesus to the chair. Good afternoon, ma'am. Please tell me your name and date of birth.
Solana Anderson, May 4th, 1998.
I'm sorry, did you say May the 4th, 1998?
Yes, sir.
Okay, thank you very much. We're here on a Superior Court new case on 1 count of aggravated assault, a class 3 felony, 1 count of resisting arrest, a class 6 felony, and 1 count of obstruction, a class 1 misdemeanor. I found probable cause as to all 3. I am going to appoint you to the public defender's office and set court dates on December the 22nd of 2025 and December the 24th of 2025, both at the Downtown Superior Court. You'll get this in paperwork. I'm setting bail in the amount of $2,500 secured appearance. Other release conditions: do not initiate contact with the alleged victim, do not initiate contact with the arresting officers, do not possess weapons or drugs without a valid prescription, do not possess or consume alcohol. Do you have any questions?
Just don't do drugs or alcohol, basically, correct?
Those will all be contained in the written release conditions, which you'll get so
And
you
then,
can read
I'm
over
sorry,
those.
Chief?
So they'll provide those to you.
Okay, and then, like, my bond information will be in there? as well?
$2,500 secured appearance, that'll also be in the paperwork, yes.
Okay, thank you.
All right, thank you very much. Please step to your left. Number 11, Marcos de Jesus to the podium. Number 4, Destiny Hinojosa to the chair. Good afternoon, sir. Please tell me your name and date of birth.
Marco de Jesus, 9686.
96 of 86, you said?
Yes, sir.
All right, thank you, sir. We're here on 2 cases. The first is a Superior Court new case, and the second is a Superior Court probation violation warrant. As in the new case, we're here on 2 allegations. The first is possession of dangerous drugs, a class 4 felony, and the second is possession of drug paraphernalia, a class 6 misdemeanor. I found probable cause as to both allegations. I'm appointing the public defender's office to represent you in both cases. You have 2 court dates coming up across 2 cases. The first is December the 22nd of 2025 at 8:30 in the morning. The second is December the 24th of 2025 at 8:30 in the morning, both at the Downtown Superior Court across both cases. Well, as, excuse me, as in the new case, there's a December 24th court date, but the 22nd is for both cases, okay? As the bond, I'm setting bond in the amount of $1,000 secured appearance on the new case. In the event that you're released on that case, I'm ordering drug testing and monitoring. On the probation violation case, I'm setting bond in the amount of $500 secured appearance, so total $1,500. In the event that you are released, also contact your probation officer within 72 hours. Other release conditions will be reduced to writing in the orders you're about to receive. Do you have questions, sir? No? Thank you very much. Please step to your left. Number 4, Destiny Hinojosa to the podium. Number 6, Daniel Gutierrez to the chair. Good afternoon, ma'am. Please tell me your name and your date of birth.
Destiny Hinojosa, February 9th, 03.
I'm sorry, 29 of 03, you said? Okay, thank you very much. We are here on one Superior Court bench warrant and one Superior Court probation violation warrant. So let's say you violated terms of probation. I'm appointing the public defender's office to represent you in both cases. You have three court dates coming up across two cases. The first is December the 22nd. The second is two court dates. December the 22nd and December the 24th of 2025, 8:30 in the morning at the Downtown Superior Court. As to bail, I'm setting bail on the probation violation warrant case in the amount of $250 secured appearance. As to the bench warrant case, I'm setting bail in the amount of $500 secured appearance, so a total of $750. You can work with a bail bonding agency if you decide to do so. In the event that you are released, all the release conditions will be reduced to writing that you can read in the paperwork that you're about to receive. Do you have any questions? All right, thank you very much. Please step to your left. Number 6, Daniel Gutierrez to the podium. Number 8, Tammy Pierce to the chair. Good afternoon, sir. Please tell me your name and your date of birth.
Daniel Ray Gutierrez, December 12th, 1981.
Thank you very much. We're here on a Superior Court bench warrant on one count of possession of dangerous drugs. I need to fix this order. This will be a reprint, number 6, Gutierrez.
Your Honor, can I say something?
Just a moment, sir. I'll be happy to hear you out in just a moment. I just need to fix something on here. Okay, that should be ready for you. All right, one allegation of possession of dangerous drugs. This is a bench warrant case. I'm going to appoint the public defender's office and set court dates on December the 22nd and December the 24th of 2025, both at 8:30 in the morning at the Downtown Superior Court. What would you like to tell me, sir?
The warrant that they issued for me, I didn't know they had set a warrant out for me when I had appeared in court. When I had appeared in court for the charges, they weren't filed yet. They haven't been filed, and I did receive a letter from pro bono saying that for me to get a hold of them, but they never said anything about me having to come back to court. I never received a letter saying I had a court date. If I did get a letter, I never received it because if I would have received it, I would have appeared in court, you know. And I guess they better sent a warrant out on the 12th, which was my birthday, and I was unaware that I had to come to court, so that's why I never appeared in court. I just want to tell you that's why I never appeared in court. If I had got a letter or was told to come to court, I would have been here.
Sir, I'm taking a look at your last release order on this case. CR 2025-145921. And I note on December the 21st of 2025, in an initial appearance, much like this one, you were advised of court dates on December the 5th and 9th. Further,
You saying that the judge told me I had court on the 5th and the 9th?
Further, on minute entry dated December the 5th of 2025, there's a bench warrant issued on a failure to appear. Therefore, I do appreciate the information that you've given me, sir. However, I'm going to set bail in the amount of $500, affirming the amount of the bench warrant. In the event that you do post bail, I am going to order that you submit to pretrial supervision through pretrial services with drug testing and monitoring. Any other release conditions I'll reduce to writing in the written orders that you're about to receive. Do you have any other questions, sir?
So my bill's set at $500.
$500 security repairs.
And that's what, $50 secure or
I would say talk to the bail bonding agency if that's what you're going to do, so you can hammer that out with them. But for my purposes today, I'm going to set $500 security appearance. All right, thank you, sir. Please step to your left. Number 8, Tammy Pierce to the podium. Number 12, April Raspberry to the chair. Good afternoon, ma'am. Please tell me your name and your date of birth.
My name is Tammy Pierce, and my birthday is January 20th, 1978.
Thank you. We're here on a Superior Court new case on one count of failure to return rented property, a classified felony, for which I have found probable cause, and I'm going to appoint you to the Public Defender's Office. You have 2 court dates coming up. The first on December the 22nd of 2025, excuse me. The second, December the 24th of 2025, both at 8:30 in the morning at the Downtown Superior Court. As to bail, I'm setting bail in the amount of $1,000 secured appearance. If you do post bail, I'm going to order you that you submit to the supervision of pretrial services. Other release conditions I'll reduce to writing in the written orders you're about to receive. Do you have any questions for me?
So my bond is $1,000 and...
$1,000 secured appearance, yes. Any other questions, ma'am? All right, thank you very much. Please step to your left. Number 12, April Raspberry to the podium. Number 15, Edgar Hernandez to the chair. Good afternoon, ma'am. Please tell me your name and your date of birth.
April Raspberry, 4675.
Thank you very much. We're here on 3 different cases. The first is a Superior Court new case. The second and the third are both probation violation warrants.
Is an unauthorized search of my car, and it was just a little bit of methamphetamine both times.
Just a moment, ma'am. Just give me a chance to get through what I need to get to, and then I'm happy to hear you out, okay?
Okay.
All right. So as in the new case, I am finding probable cause as to 1 count of unlawful flight, classified felony, and I'm going to appoint the Public Defender's Office. You have 2 court dates on the new case, and it appears that the court dates will coincide on
So they can
the
just put whatever they
probation
want on.
matters.
They can just put whatever they want.
Just a moment. Let me get through what I need to get through, and then I'll of course hear you out, okay? So the court dates are going to be December 22nd and 24th of 2025 at 8:30 in the morning at the Downtown Superior Court. All right. Thank you very much. What would you like to tell me?
I'm out?
Not yet. Did you want to say something?
No.
It sounded like you wanted to say something earlier?
No.
Okay. All right. Then I'll continue. As to the first case, I'm setting bail in the amount of $1,000 secured appearance. As to the probation violation matters, as to the matter marked number 13 on the calendar, I'm setting bail in the amount of $100 secured appearance. And as to the matter marked number 12 on the calendar, I'm setting bail also in the amount of $100 secured appearance. That'll total up $1,200 secured appearance. In the event that you're released on the new case, I'm ordering that you submit to the supervision of pretrial services. And also, if you're released, contact your probation officer within 72 hours. Other release conditions will be reduced to writing. I'm sorry?
The phones don't work in this country.
All right. Well, I would say talk to your DO about how you're going to make a phone call should you decide to do so. Any other questions, ma'am?
The phones don't work.
All right. Thank you very much. Please step to your left.
I don't understand, like, how I'm here.
That concludes our initial appearance. Please talk to your DO. Please step to your left. Thank you.
Is that okay?
Please step to your left. Thank you.
Okay, and that's mine as well.
Please step to your left. Thank you.
Oh, sir.
All right.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
So I'll let you speak and then I can speak afterwards? All right.
Of course. All right. Please tell me your name and your date of birth, sir.
Edgar Veleta Hernandez, August 26, 1984.
Thank you very much. We are here on a Superior Court new case and a Superior Court probation violation warrant, excuse me. As to the new case, we're here on 3 allegations. The first 2 are possession of dangerous drugs, Class 4 felony, possession of drug paraphernalia, Class 6 felony, and 1 count of obstruction, a Class 2 misdemeanor for the new case, sir. I did not find probable cause as to the dangerous drugs or the paraphernalia counts for today's purposes only,
Okay.
So that doesn't mean that the prosecution still isn't going to go forward if they feel like they have just, and I understand you may have some thoughts on that. Just give me a minute.
Okay.
That doesn't mean that the prosecution could not go forward should the state feel like it has sufficient evidence to sustain the prosecution.
Yes.
Often these things can come down to lab testing.
Yeah.
So I did find probable cause for the obstruction.
Yeah.
So I'm going to appoint the public defender's office, and you do still need to go to court on both cases, okay?
Yes.
So you have court dates on December the 22nd and December the 24th of 2025 at 8:30 in the morning across two cases at the Downtown Superior Court. All right, thank you, sir. What would you like to tell me?
I mean, like the past 2 years, man, a lot of things changed in my life, but I've contacted my probation since I got out. I even gave them an address. The number that I gave them never changes.
Okay.
So what I don't understand is how they don't contact the number that I put down if my mother's been having the same number for the past 10 years. You know what I mean? Now, situations change where I end up homeless on the street, but that doesn't change the fact that they never even came looking for me, not even one time to the house, because I would have heard about it. You know what I mean? And then they actually caught me crossing the street. This is the third time in 2 years that they got me for a light. The first for a light on the bike. I had a bike. The first two times I got pulled over, I had a light, a bicycle light in my hand, a flashlight. I had it in my hands just because I didn't have it taped up to the handlebars. That's why I got pulled over. And then today I had one. It was hanging down. It was real dim because the battery was going.
Sir, it sounds like, and I understand what you're telling me about your history with the
It's just. I feel like it's kind of targeting a little bit. They don't like me a lot in the neighborhood.
You've probably heard in the recording.
Yeah.
All this is being recorded.
Yes, I'm
You
sorry
have the right
about
to
that.
remain silent. Anything that you say could be used against you. So as to the merits of the case,
Yeah.
I will say that does sound like a conversation with counsel. However,
Okay,
I don't want to get in the way of
Okay.
what you want to tell me. So
Okay.
anything else you wanted to tell me?
I mean, that's basically it. You know what I mean? That's kind of what caused the trigger for the guy to kind of be rude to me.
Okay.
I mean,
All right.
he kind of went off on me and whatever happened, but
All right.
I'll just take my chances in the court
Okay.
then. Do I got a bond or no?
All right. Well, thank you for the information, sir.
Sorry about that. I
No,
just
you're
had
good.
to, I had
You're
to
good.
just state that out.
You're good. All right. So for bail on the new case, I'm setting $50 secured appearance.
Thank you.
Contact your probation
Okay.
officer within 72 hours
Thank
of
you.
release in the event that you are released. You'll get other release conditions
Yes.
in writing. As to the probation violation case,
Yes.
I am setting bond also in the amount of $500.
Okay.
I'm just affirming the amount in the bench warrant that was already
Okay.
there. Again, other release conditions will be spelled out
Okay.
in the written conditions that you will receive. Do you have questions, sir?
That's it. So 550 then?
550.
Thank you.
All right, thank you very much. Please set your...
Sorry about that.
Take care. All right, number 17, Pete Sanchez to the podium. Number 19, Enrique Jimenez Carredo to the, did I say to the chair? Pete Sanchez to the podium. Enrique Jimenez Carredo to the chair. All right. Good afternoon, sir. Please tell me your name and your date of birth.
Pete Sanchez, 3291.
Thank you. You said 3-2 of 91?
Yes.
Okay, thank you. We're here on two cases. The first is a Superior Court new case. The second is a Superior Court probation violation warrant. As the first case, we're here on two allegations, two counts. One is possession of narcotic drugs, class 4 felony. Two is possession of drug paraphernalia, class 6 felony. I'm going to appoint counsel to represent you on both cases and set court dates. On December the 22nd and 24th of 2025 at the Downtown Superior Court. As to bail, I'm setting bail in the amount of $1,500 on the new case with pretrial supervision and drug testing and monitoring. As to the probation violation case, I'm affirming the warrant amount in the amount of $150 secured appearance. So tally all that up, you get $1,650 secured appearance across 2 cases. In the event that you do post bail, contact your probation officer within 72 hours. You'll get other release conditions in the event that you are released in the written conditions that you'll receive. Do you have questions, sir?
No.
All right, thank you very much. Please step to your left. Number 21, you know what, I can do your case. Number 19, Enrique Jimenez Carreto to the podium. Number 21, Donald Storr to the chair. Good afternoon, sir. Please tell me your name and date of birth.
Enrique Jimenez, 0907-2006.
Thank you. We're here on a Superior Court new case with 1 count of unlawful flight from law enforcement, a Class 5 felony for which I did find probable cause. I'm appointing the Public Defender's Office to represent you and setting 2 court dates on December the 31st of 2025 and January the 5th. It's almost a new year. January the 5th of 2026. Both of those are at 8:30 in the morning at the Downtown Superior Court. Do you promise to appear?
Yes, sir.
Then, based on the defendant's promise to appear, I'm ordering that the defendant be released on his own recognizance for the promise to appear. That means you have to go to those court dates. If you fail to appear, a warrant can issue for your arrest. Other release conditions: do not possess weapons, do not possess drugs without a valid prescription, do not possess or consume alcohol. Other release conditions under release are going to be contained in the written conditions that you're going to get. You have questions, sir?
No, sir.
All right, thank you very much. Please step to your left.
Thank you.
Number 21, Donald Storr to the podium. Number 20, Dante Piazza to the chair. Good afternoon, sir. Please tell me your name and date of birth.
Donald Lane Storr, 11/23/1985.
Thank you very much. We're here on a Superior Court probation violation warrant. On 1 allegation of probation violation, I'm going to appoint the Public Defender's Office and set a court date on December the 22nd of 2025 at 8:30 in the morning at the Downtown Superior Court for a probation revocation, arraignment, and disposition hearing. Those are 2 different hearings, actually, but they often combine them. I'm going to affirm the bond amount set in the existing warrant in the amount of $1,000 secured appearance. In the event that you post bail, do not possess weapons, do not possess drugs without a valid prescription, do not possess or consume alcohol, and contact your probation officer within 72 hours. Additional conditions will be contained in the written conditions that you're going to receive. Do you have any questions, sir?
No.
All right, thank you very much. Please step to your left. Number 20, Dante Piazza to the podium. Number 22, Janae Lupe to the chair.
Good afternoon, Your Honor.
Good afternoon. Please tell me your name and date of birth.
Dante Piazza. My date of birth is 10/08/01, Your Honor.
Thank you.
Thank you.
We're here on a Superior Court new case. On 5 counts. The first is possession of narcotic drugs, Class 4 felony. The second is possession of drug paraphernalia, Class 6 felony. The third and fourth and fifth are all driving under the influence, different versions of driving under the influence, all Class 1 misdemeanors. I found probable cause for all the allegations. I'm appointing the Public Defender's Office to represent you. You have 2 court dates coming up. The first is on December the 31st of 2025 at 8:30 in the morning. The second is January the 5th of 2026 at 8:30 in the morning. Both of those are going to be at the Downtown Superior Court. Do you promise to appear?
Yes, Your Honor.
Then, based on the defendant's promise to appear, I'm releasing the defendant to the supervision of pretrial services with alcohol and drug monitoring, testing and monitoring. Do not possess drugs without a valid prescription. Do not possess or consume alcohol. Do not drive a motor vehicle without a valid driver's license. Other release conditions will be reduced to writing in the orders that you will receive. Any questions, sir?
None at this time, Your Honor.
Okay, thank you very much.
Thank
Please
you.
step to your left.
Thank you.
Number 22, Janae Lupe to the podium, and number 25, Nicholas Morales to the chair. Good afternoon, ma'am. Please tell me your name and date of birth.
Janelle would be 10/28/91.
Thank you. You said 10/28?
Yes.
Okay, thank you. We're here on a Superior Court new case on 4 counts, 1 count of aggravated assault, class 4 felony, 1 count resisting arrest, class 6 felony, 1 count false reporting, class 1 misdemeanor. This will be a reprint. One of the changes I made didn't take. Okay, let's try again. 4 allegations. The first, aggravated assault, class 4 felony. The second, resisting arrest, class 6 felony. The third, false reporting, class 1 misdemeanor. The fourth, disorderly conduct, a class 1 misdemeanor. I found probable cause for 3 of those allegations. I did not find probable cause for the false reporting allegation. That doesn't mean that the prosecution still can go forward as to that count. It just means for today's purposes, for like setting release conditions, I did not consider that in my decision today on the issue of release conditions, but I did find probable cause as to the rest of them.
Okay.
I'm appointing counsel for you through the Public Defender's Office and setting 2 court dates on December the 31st of 2025, and that's the reprint of this one?
Yes.
Okay. Okay. And January the 5th of 2026, both at 8:30 in the morning at the Downtown Superior Court. Do you promise to appear?
Yes.
All right, then based on the defendant's promise to appear, it's ordered releasing defendant to the supervision of pretrial services. That means you're going to have to check in with a pretrial services officer while you are out on release.
Okay.
While you are out on release, do not initiate contact with the alleged victim. Do not initiate contact with an arresting officer. Do not initiate contact, or don't have contact with any co-defendant. Do not possess weapons. Do not possess drugs without a valid prescription. Do not possess or consume alcohol. Do not drive a motor vehicle without a valid driver's license. Other release conditions reduced to writing in the release orders that you are about to receive. Do you have any questions?
No.
All right, thank you very much. Please.
Thank you.
Do we have number 27, Tulsi?
Yeah.
Okay. You know what, are you Mr. Morales?
Yes, sir.
Okay, can I have you step back over? I need to do 1 or 2 more before I get to you, sir. Thank you. Can I have number 27, Tulsi, to the podium? Good afternoon, sir. Please tell me your name and date of birth.
Joshua David Holsey, 5/18/83.
Thank you, sir. We are here on 2 cases. The first is a Superior Court new case. The second is a Superior Court probation violation. So 1 new case, 1 probation violation. Just a moment, sir.
Take your time, Your Honor.
Okay. All right, as to the new case, we're here on 3 allegations. The first is possession of dangerous drugs. The second is possession of, that's a class 4 felony. The second is possession of drug paraphernalia, class 6 felony. The third is driving with a suspended license, a class 1 misdemeanor. And it's also alleged that by virtue of committing an alleged new offense while on probation, that you violated probation. So I'm going to appoint the Public Defender's Office to represent you and set 2 court dates on December the 22nd and 24th of 2025. Both of those are going to be at 8:30 in the morning.
Can I say something, Your Honor?
Of course.
The only reason why I was driving was because the girl that I was with was very sick and needed somebody to drive. And I was just taking us home. She had been driving the whole night prior to that. and that was the only reason why I knew my license was revoked, and she was very sick. She was crying about her stomach hurting. I was just about to drive to the hospital. It was that bad, and that was the only reason why I drove. And I told the officers that. They weren't trying to hear that, and I just didn't know if that would help my case at all. And I want to be at home for Christmas.
Sir, my concern here is that there's an allegation that you were out on probation, and the first rule of probation is do not commit new offenses. And
yes, sir.
The reason why we're here today is that it's alleged that there's a whole new case while you were out on probation committing a new offense, all right? And not just the suspended license, but also possession of dangerous drugs and possession of drug paraphernalia. So I am concerned about the history of arrest and conviction in this case, and I'm required to consider that. So with that in mind, and I do appreciate your input, I am going to set bail in the amount of $1,000 secured appearance as to the Superior Court new case, and I'm going to set bail in the amount of $500 secured appearance on the probation violation case. So you total that up, that's $1,500 secured appearance. You can work with a bail bonding agency should you decide to do so. In the event that you are released, do not possess weapons, do not possess drugs without a valid prescription, do not possess, consume alcohol, and contact probation within 72 hours. Any other questions, sir? All right, thank you very much. Please step to your left. Do we have, just a quick question, do we have 26 Gonzalez? Is that one that we actually have?
Oh, no, that's the juvenile.
Okay, I saw it was still kicking around on calendar, so I was wondering if we had it, but not here. Okay, got it.
No, they.
Got it. Okay, I appreciate it. All right. Give me just a moment. Switch. 27. Okay, number 25, Nicholas Morales to the podium. All right, thank you for your patience, sir. May I have your name and date of birth?
Nicholas Morales, 3493.
Thank you. All right. Warrant was issued for your arrest in the state of Texas. That state wants you back on this warrant. Before court, you were given some paperwork to review on a laminated card. Did you get that paperwork?
What I'm thinking is going on right now, I just had my charges dismissed for a misdemeanor. And so the fact that I missed a court date, I don't understand.
Thank you, sir. But did you get that card? Did you get that paperwork?
No. That said I would have had a court date on it?
No. So does he have, did he get the FOJ card?
Yes, he got it.
Oh,
okay.
Big one, yeah.
You know what? Why don't we have him, I'm going to recall you. Can somebody get him the FOJ card again?
Sure, right ahead.
Sir, I'm going to have you read that card all over again, okay?
Okay.
So go ahead and read that. I'm going to have you step back into the gallery, and then I'll recall your case, okay? Oh, okay.
Can I ask you?
We need some order.
Mr. Woods wanted to talk to you again. I don't know what he wanted to tell you, but that's who.
Okay, I'm not inclined to recall the case.
Sir, this is on the.
Excuse me, sir?
Just stand by for just a couple seconds, I appreciate it.
We did that.
Your Honor, Dwight Woods, 3/20/1990. Our license request to appear for my initial,
All right, we have a situation in the gallery, so we'll just get that taken care of before we proceed. You're good. All right. Thank you for your patience, sir. Please read that card. So go back to the gallery and read that card while you're there.
Okay.
I'm going to call a different case while you're doing that, okay?
Okay.
All right. Okay. Number 9 and 10, Austin Lange to the podium. Morning. All right. Please tell me your name and date of birth.
My name is Austin James Lang, 07/13/94.
You said Lang.
Yes, sir.
Okay, I said Lange, I apologize.
Not a problem. They had, I told them my name last night, by the way, and I didn't know my social,
Okay.
and they said I was trying to avoid telling them my name or something, and I gave them the right name.
That's what we're here on. So we're here on one Superior Court new case, and one fugitive of justice case. The first is the Superior Court new case on one allegation of possession of narcotic drugs, Class 4 felony, one allegation of possession of drug paraphernalia, Class 6 felony, and one allegation of obstruction, Class 2 misdemeanor. I only found probable cause for the obstruction count, not the drugs or the paraphernalia. I didn't have sufficient information to find probable cause as to those two allegations. However, that does not mean that the prosecution could not still happen on those two counts. So that means we have court dates coming up as to all three. Just for today's purposes, for the purpose of setting bail on the new case out of Maricopa County alone, that means I didn't find probable cause. I didn't factor into my bail determination on this case for today's purposes, but I did find probable cause for the misdemeanor obstruction. I'm going to appoint the public defender's office to represent you on the new case only and set court dates on December the 22nd and 24th of 2025 at 8:30 in the morning at the Downtown Superior Court, and setting bail in the amount of $50 to secured appearance. Now, your other case and other release conditions reduced to writing in the paperwork that you'll receive on this case, okay? You have another case. It's a fugitive justice case. So a warrant for your arrest was issued by the state of Georgia. That state wants you back on this warrant. Before court, you were given some paperwork to review on a laminated card. Did you read it?
Yes, sir, I did.
All right. As I stated earlier, you have a warrant from Georgia. You have a choice to make at this time. You can choose to waive your right to extradition to an extradition hearing and be sent back to the requesting state within 30 days, or you can demand an extradition hearing and that a governor's warrant be signed by both governors of both states before you're sent back to Georgia. If you choose to waive your right to an extradition hearing, you would be held non-bondable in Maricopa County Jail for a period of up to 30 days to allow for time for the requesting state to come get you. That 30 days would start tomorrow, so long as you do not have any criminal charges pending against you in Arizona. However, you do. If you have criminal charges pending against you in Arizona, the 30-day period would not start until those charges are resolved. So that 30-day pickup period wouldn't start until that other case gets resolved. However, you following me so far?
Yes, sir. Okay. I don't have any money or anything or any family at all anymore.
Understood, sir. If you choose to have an extradition hearing, here's what's going to happen. I'm going to set you a hearing for January the 5th of 2026 at the Downtown Superior Courthouse. I cannot appoint an attorney for you at this time because extradition matters are civil in nature, but you're going to have the right to hire a lawyer at your own expense if you choose to do so. You're entitled to bail, which in this case would be $25,000 cash only. If you're unable to post bail, you'd be held in custody during that time or until another judge modifies your bail. A governor's warrant signed by governors of both states is required to extradite you to Georgia, and that process could take up to 90 days. All right, so do you understand your options here as to the extradition? Would you rather have that extradition hearing, or would you rather waive extradition?
I'd rather waive extradition.
All right. All right, so I need to walk you through a waiver, okay? I understand at this time you want to sign the waiver of extradition. I need to ask you some questions as I'm making a record of this proceeding.
Can you explain one more time on the $25,000 cash bond only?
Yes, $25,000 cash only bond.
What is that for?
For the fugitive of justice case. Okay. Because Georgia wants you back. It's alleged that you're a fugitive of justice, you've fled a criminal proceeding in Georgia. Therefore, given the extraordinarily high risk of flight, I found it appropriate to set that that bond amount. Now, does that answer your question?
It does. I'm just wondering. So I pay that, and I would bond out
on the fugitive of justice case. You would still have that other $50 on the Superior Court new case, so you'd have to bond out on both. Do you still want to waive the extradition, or would you rather have your extradition hearing and contest the extradition?
I'd like to waive my extradition.
You want to waive it?
Yeah.
Okay. Knowing full well that you'll still be held here on the...
Absolutely.
Okay. On the other case, yes?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay, all right. So I need to walk you through the waiver, okay?
Okay.
So I understand at this time you want to sign the waiver of extradition. I need to ask you some questions as I make a record of this proceeding. So did you read the waiver of extradition paperwork?
I did.
All right. And do you understand that you do not have to sign that?
Absolutely.
All right. Do you understand that you have the right to an extradition hearing?
I do.
Do you understand that you have the right to hire a lawyer at your own expense?
I do.
You understand that you have the right to demand a governor's warrant be signed by both governors of both states before you return to Georgia?
I do.
You understand that you have the right to bail, and that's the bail amount that I just spelled out for you?
I have no money, so it doesn't matter.
So you understand that you have the right to bail?
Yeah. Yeah, if I had money, it'd be one thing, but
All right.
I don't have that. So.
Do you wish to give up those rights and sign the paperwork?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right.
Absolutely.
Has anybody threatened or promised you anything to get you to sign that paperwork?
No, Your Honor.
All right. Have you had any drugs, alcohol, or medication within the last 24 hours?
Yeah.
That is not prescribed to you?
No, Your Honor.
Okay. All right. Then I find that you knowingly, intelligently, and voluntarily are signing the waiver, and I'm also signing it. I'm directing the Sheriff's Office to notify the requesting state that you're ready to return. The requesting state will have 30 days from the time that the other case resolves to pick you up unless there are local charges pending. There are. If there are local charges pending, the 30-day period will not start until the conclusion of that case, and there are local charges pending. Do you have any questions?
So how long do you think it'll take for the local charges to...
I couldn't predict that.
Is that a week thing, or is that a year thing?
I couldn't predict how long that would take.
Yes, Your Honor.
And believe me, if you don't want to waive your extradition...
And I'll sit here regardless, so...
do you want to stand by your waiver of extradition?
I do. I stand by what I said.
Very good, sir. All right, sir. Thank you very much.
Is there any way to reduce those bonds, possibly, or maybe the $50 to the ROR?
I found that bond appropriate for the nature of what I received here. So.
I agree with you. I have no money.
All right.
You know, it'd be one thing. Is there any way, like pretrial or something that I could take, or some type of classes, or?
I'm going to affirm the bond that I set, sir. Thank you for your input.
Yes, Your Honor.
All right. Thank you very much. Please step to your left.
Thank you.
Did he sign? He signed his waiver.
Oh, he needs to sign it. Sorry, I told you to step to your left. I'm sorry. It was step to your right. I apologize.
You gotta sign. You have to sign slow and have like a bigger. Okay, you're gonna sign one more time.
Thank you, Your Honor. Thank you very much. All right, I think we're just waiting on the signature before we move on to the next one. All right. Thank you. It looks like 27 was resulted out, but we have to recall him because he had to reread the FOJ card.
No, that was 25. We saw Halsey.
Oh, we did see Halsey, didn't we?
25 is the other FOJ.
25 is the other one, okay. All right. Has Mr. Morales finished reading the FOJ card? All right. All right, we're recalling number 25, Nicholas Morales, and having previously taken a recess on this matter. This is Nicholas Morales, date of birth 3/4/93. This is a fugitive of justice case. So again, sir, warrant for your arrest was issued by the state of Texas. Texas wants you back on this warrant. I gave you the FOJ advisory card to read while we were recalling a different matter. Did you read that card in the meantime while we were proceeding on that other matter?
I've read it, but the fact that my charges are dismissed, I don't know why I would have a warrant.
All right. So, like I said, sir, I don't have any additional information as to the merits of those charges. All I have is that there's an active fugitive of justice warrant in front of me, okay? So I don't have any more information for you as to the merits of those charges. So, as far as I am concerned today, you have a warrant from Texas, from the state of Texas. So you have a choice to make. It sounds like I may know what the choice is, but I have to go through this colloquy.
I have a misdemeanor. I can prove it.
You have a choice to make at this time. You can waive your right to extradition hearing and be sent back to Texas within 30 days, or you can demand an extradition hearing and that a governor's warrant be signed by the governors of both states before you're sent back to the state of Texas. If you choose to waive your right to an extradition hearing, you would be held non-bondable in the Maricopa County Jail for a period of up to 30 days to allow time for the requesting state to come get you. That 30 days would start tomorrow, so long as you do not have any criminal charges pending against you anywhere in Arizona. If you do have criminal charges pending against you in Arizona, that 30-day period would not start until those charges are resolved. Now, if you choose to have your extradition hearing, I would set your hearing date for January the 5th of 2026 at 1:30 p.m. at the downtown Superior Court. So that's if you want to contest extradition. I cannot appoint an attorney to represent you because extradition matters are civil in nature, but you'd have the right to hire a lawyer at your own expense should you choose to do so. You are entitled to bail, which in this case would be the amount of $25,000 cash only. If you're unable to post bail, you'd be held in custody during that time or until another judge modifies your bail. A governor's warrant signed by both governors of both states is required to extradite you to Texas, and that process could take 90 days. Would you rather waive extradition or have the extradition hearing and contest extradition, sir?
I'd rather, can we dig deep for a second? Can you see the misdemeanor that was on file, that I was on bail for? It's been dismissed. So a $25,000 bond, I'm not doing anything wrong, man. I can take myself to Texas. I can go finish by working, getting my life together, going through rehab. But you're giving me a $25,000 ultimatum or stay here for 30 to 90 days. My charges are dismissed. I was recently at New Freedom, and my caseworker can send you over the paperwork from AA Best Bail Bonds in Corpus Christi, Texas.
Sir, it sounds like you may have some dispute over the nature of the allocations in the fugitive of justice matter. Therefore, I'm going to affirm your fugitive of justice hearing. Of course, if you want to later waive extradition, you can decide whether you want to do that on some later date.
There's one more thing
I'm going to affirm. It does not appear that you want to waive extradition.
I have
here.
something to say, sir. I have pending charges in Arizona, so the 30 days would not start tomorrow. I'm on probation for a misdemeanor.
Very good.
So I'm being obligated to know which real.
Very good then. I'm going to set the fugitive justice hearing on January the 5th of 2026 at 1:30 p.m. That concludes the initial appearance on this.
So what does that mean though? They're saying 30 days from now I go to court?
Your fugitive of justice hearing is January the 5th of 2026.
Is that a court date or extradition date?
That is a court date at the downtown Superior Court. Thank you, sir. Please step to your left. All right. Do we need to result that one out?
Yeah.
Okay.
Mr.
The Morales, yes. I think the last one we have is a house call, Stephen Young, correct?
Correct,
Okay. Is Mr. Young not present in the gallery today because of ongoing danger of self to others, and that's why he cannot be present in the courtroom environment currently?
Yes, sir.
All right. So I'm going to call number 29, Stephen Young, for initial appearance. This is a Superior Court new case on one allegation of aggravated assault, a Class 5 felony, one allegation of disorderly conduct, Class 1 misdemeanor. Found probable cause for both allegations and appointing the Public Defender's Office. I'm setting I'm setting court dates first, on December the 22nd of 2025 and December the 24th of 2025 at 8:30 in the morning at the Downtown Superior Court. I'm setting bail in the amount of $1,500 in the event that Mr. Young is released. He'll be released to pretrial supervision with alcohol testing and monitoring, other release conditions to be reduced to writing in the orders that he will receive. It's noted that Mr. Young is not present in the courtroom, so I've conducted the initial appearance on the record here. I'll now go south side to conduct the initial appearance with Mr. Young in person. Any changes and any release conditions that may occur will be reflected in the court's written orders and not on the audio-visual record here. And I see that 26 Gonzalez is brought off the calendar. Are we good just to, because they're gonna, yeah, the juvenile.
Yeah, those things are over there.
Okay, so they'll take that off. Okay. All right, that brings us to the end of the 2:00 p.m. initial appearance calendar for December the 16th of 2025. We will stand in recess.
She'll be on her way.
All right, thank you. All right.
Please be seated.
Good afternoon. This is the 5 p.m. initial appearance calendar for December 16th, 2025. The court's orders for the taking of DNA and fingerprints that were given on the first calendar of this month shall apply to all matters on this calendar. As you just heard in the recording, this is a very specific type of hearing. I will tell you why you are here, if an attorney has been appointed for you, when and where your next hearing will be, if you are eligible for release, the release conditions and bond amount. I will not read all the release conditions to you, but I may point out one or two that are specific to your case. You are all here on criminal matters. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say or do may be used against you. These hearings are being broadcast live and recorded. I will ask you for your name and for your date of birth. Because these hearings are being broadcast live, there may be victims watching the hearings today, and so I need to read the advisement. If you are the victim of a crime with a case pending before this court, you are advised that you have rights under Arizona law, that among others include the right to be treated with fairness, respect, and dignity, to a speedy trial, to be present at court proceedings, to choose whether or not to be interviewed by the defendant or defendant's attorney, to be heard before the court makes a decision on release, negotiation of a plea, scheduling and sentencing, and to receive restitution from a person who is convicted of causing you loss. If you have not already received a written statement of all victims' rights, please contact the Victim Services Division of the Prosecutor's Office. We'll now begin the hearings. I will call you in one at a time. There is a podium for you to stand at right in the center of the room. I'll call the first person, please come in, and then the second person, have a seat by the door. There is a chair there so we can move expeditiously. Cedric Dallas, please come to the podium. Benjamin Ricketts, have a seat by the door. Please say your name and your date of birth.
Cedric Dallas, September 1795.
Thank you, sir. You're here today on 3 matters. The first one is a probation violation warrant. It is alleging that you violated terms 1, 3, 12, 16, and 21D, and it is asking that you will be held non-bondable because you will most likely receive a term of incarceration that is under Arizona Criminal Rule 7.2C. So in this matter, an attorney has been appointed to assist you. Your next hearing is December 22nd at 8:30 in the morning, and as I stated, you will not be released because of that matter. Your other 2 matters are also probation violation warrants, but they do show bonds on them. Don't pay those bonds. So again, you have attorneys appointed to assist you. The hearings will all be on the same day, December 22nd at 8:30 in the morning, and the bond amounts are set at $250 and $250. Don't pay those bonds, you won't be released. Once you've gone to your hearing on the 22nd, the probation judge at that time may determine that you are eligible for release, and you'll have an opportunity to talk to your attorney. Please take your paperwork and have a seat.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Benjamin Ricketts, please come to the podium. Keith Vince, have a seat by the door. Please say your name and date of birth.
Benjamin Ricketts. My birthday is 9/15/2004.
Thank you, sir. You're here today on a new case. It is alleged that you may have committed 1 count of kidnapping, which is a Class 2 felony, 1 count aggravated assault impeding breathing, which is a Class 4 felony, 1 count unlawful imprisonment, which is a Class 6 felony, and 1 count of assault alleged as a misdemeanor. Based on the law enforcement report, this court did find probable cause and appointed an attorney to assist you. Your next hearing is downtown Phoenix, and it will be on December 22nd at 8:30 in the morning. You are still eligible for release. It would be under a secured appearance bond of $150,000 with electronic monitoring. If you're able to make that bond, you're not to have any contact with the alleged victim, witnesses, or complainants. No weapons, no drugs, no alcohol, do not possess or consume it. Do not have any contact with the alleged victim for any reason. If an order of harassment is issued against you, be sure to follow that order. If you have questions about the merits of the case, your attorney's phone number is on the paperwork for you as well. If you're able to pay the bond, make sure you go to your hearing. If you're not, you'll be held in custody and transported there. Please take your paperwork and have a seat. Keith Vince, please come to the podium, and then Khalil Jackson, have a seat by the door.
Hello.
Please say your name and your date of birth.
Keith Vince, 5/11/99.
Thank you, sir. You're here today on two matters. The first one is a new case alleging armed robbery with the threatened use of a weapon. That's a Class 2 felony. And the second is a count of burglary in the first degree, also a Class 2 felony. This court did find probable cause and appointed an attorney to assist you. Your next hearing on your new matter is December 22nd, 8:30 in the morning, downtown Phoenix, and you do have a secured appearance bond of $25,000 in that case. Your other matter here before the court is a probation violation warrant. So anytime there's new alleged criminal activity, it is term 1 violation of probation. An attorney has been appointed to assist you, and your next hearing in your probation case would be the same day, December 22nd at 8:30 in the morning. It's similar to this, where there'll be 2 courtrooms where there are many people who will be seen. So just make sure to let them know you need to go 2 places. They're actually on different levels of the courthouse.
Okay.
Okay. So if you're able to make bond, call your probation officer within 72 hours and carefully review the release conditions on your burglary charge. If you're not able to make bond, you'll stay in custody and be transported to the hearing, and then the next judge may change these orders.
Okay.
Please take your paperwork and have a seat. $25. Okay. Thank you. Okay. And then, let's see. Okay. And after Mr. Jackson, Lily Klaus, if you'd please have a seat by the door. Okay. Please say your name and date of birth.
Khalil Jackson, 35086.
Thank you, sir, and I appreciate your patience. So you're here today on 4 matters. It appears that the first one is a failing to appear bench warrant from your trial management conference from October 2nd of this year. You have an attorney in that case already. Your next hearing is December 23rd, and that's at 8:30 in the morning. On that matter, you do have an eligible release amount. It's cash only, $7,500. It does have the same release conditions as before. Your next matter here is a probation violation warrant, and actually that's what the other 3 all are. So you have an attorney appointed to assist you. Your next hearing is December 23rd, 8:30 in the morning. And on each of those, because of missing that probation non-witness violation hearing, you have a $50 bond on each of them. So altogether, you have a $7,650 bond. If you're able to pay that bond, make sure you call your probation officer and go to your 2 sets of hearings. If you're not able to pay the bond, you'll stay in custody and you'll be transported to your hearings. The next judge may change these orders. Please take your paperwork and you have a question, sir?
So I can bond out now?
You can bond out, yes, sir.
Okay, how much is it again?
The first one was $7,500, and then you have 3 additional at $50 each, so that's why it's $7,650.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome. Lily Klaus, please come to the podium. Eli Martinez, have a seat by the door. Please say your name and date of birth.
Lily Klaus, 10/1/2005.
Thank you, ma'am. You're here on a new case. It's alleged you committed aggravated assault, which is a Class 4 felony, and disorderly conduct alleged as a misdemeanor. This court did find probable cause and appointed an attorney to assist you. Your next hearing is downtown Phoenix on December 22nd, 8:30 in the morning. You are eligible for release under a secured appearance bond of $5,000 with electronic monitoring. You would also have no contact order, so no contacting the alleged victim, witness, or complainant. If an order of harassment is issued against you, be sure to comply with that order. No drugs, no alcohol. If you're not able to pay your bond, you will stay in custody and be transported to the hearing, and the next judge may change these orders. Please take your paperwork and have a seat. Eli Martinez, please come to the podium. Fred Harmon, have a seat by the door. Please say your name and date of birth.
Eli Martinez, 10/30/07.
Thank you, sir. You're here today on a new case alleging aggravated robbery, which is a Class 3 felony, and then theft or control of property, which is a Class 6 felony. This court did find probable cause and appointed an attorney to assist you. Your next hearing is downtown Phoenix, December 22nd at 8:30 in the morning. You are eligible for release under a secured appearance bond of $15,000. If you're able to pay that bond, you'll be released with electronic monitoring that restricts where and when you can go. You're not to have any contact with the alleged victim, witness, or complainant, and no weapons, no drugs, no alcohol. You're not 21. You know, there's a variety of restrictions. I understand that you may go to school with the victim, so it's very important that you not have contact with them. If you do, it might be considered aggravated harassment, which is also a felony. That's a Class 6 felony. So you would need to speak with your school administrator to make sure that your paths don't cross. If you're not able to pay the bond, you will stay in custody and you'll get transported to the hearing. And the next judge can change any and all of these orders depending on what gets discussed at that next hearing.
All right.
Okay,
Thank you,
please take your paperwork and have a seat. Fred Harmon, please come to the podium. Rogelio Cipriano, have a seat by the door. Please say your name and date of birth.
Frederick K. Harmon, 071585.
Thank you, sir. You're here today on 4 matters. The first one is a new case. It's alleged that you had dangerous drugs in your possession. That's a Class 4 felony, and drug paraphernalia. That's a Class 6 felony. This court did find probable cause, appointed an attorney to assist you, and your next hearing is December 22nd at 8:30 in the morning. On your new case, there is a secured appearance bond set for $50. Your other cases here are probation violation warrants. They are alleging that you violated terms 3, 4, and 5 of your probation. So an attorney has been appointed to assist you. Your next hearing is on the same day, December 22nd at 8:30 in the morning. So it'll be in a different level of the courthouse, so make sure you get to both sets of hearings, the new charges and the probation charges.
Yes, ma'am.
On this one, you have 3 sets of bond, and it looks like they are all, so 2 of them are $500 and 1 of them is $250. So altogether, that's $1,300 in bond. If you're able to make that bond, call your probation officer and go to both sets of hearings. If you're not able to pay the bond, you will stay in custody and you'll be transported to your hearings, and the next judge can change these orders. Please.
How much?
So altogether, $1,300.
All right. Okay.
Okay, please take a seat. Thank you, sir. Rogelio Cipriano, please come to the podium. Mark Aguayo, have a seat by the door. Please say your name and date of birth.
Rogelio Cipriano, 04/21/1994.
Thank you, sir, and I apologize for missaying your name. You're here today on a grand jury warrant. It is alleged that in, let's see, these are a little different. May 20th of 2024, you may have committed aggravated assault. That's a Class 4 felony. So the grand jury found probable cause. This court is going to appoint an attorney to assist you. Your next hearing is downtown Phoenix on the 24th of December at 8:30 in the morning. And you are still eligible for bond. It is a cash-only appearance bond of $1,200. If you're able to pay that bond, you are going to be released with random testing for illegal drug and alcohol use, as well as electronic monitoring. If you are not able to pay the bond, you will stay in custody, and then you'll be transported to the hearing. So if you think you are going to be released, if you're going to pay the bond, make sure you review those release conditions carefully. Included in them is you cannot use public transportation. Okay? All right. Please take your paperwork and have a seat. Mark Aguayo, please come to the podium. Ricardo Ferrer, have a seat by the door. Please say your name and date of birth.
Mark Aguayo, 10/24/75.
Thank you, sir. You're here today on 4 matters. One of them is a new case. It's alleging you had narcotic drugs in your possession. That's a Class 3 felony. And then drug paraphernalia. That's a Class 6 felony. This court did find probable cause and appointed an attorney to assist you. Your next hearing is downtown Phoenix on December 22nd at 8:30 in the morning. On your new case, there is a $50 bond. Your other matters here before the court are probation violation warrants, and they are all alleging that you violated term 12 of your probation. So an attorney has been appointed to assist you. Your next hearing will actually be sooner, December 22nd at 8:30 in the morning. And on all of those, you have varying amounts of bond. It is set by probation court. One of them is $500, the next one is $250, and $250. Okay, so altogether you have $1,050 in secured appearance bond. If you're able to pay that bond, call your probation officer and go to your 2 sets of hearings. If you're not able to pay the bond, you will stay in custody and be transported to the hearings. Please take your paperwork.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir. All right, and Mr. Ferreira, please have a seat. Just stay there for just one moment, please. Okay. We do need to reprint this one? Okay, thank you. Mr. Ferreira, please come to the podium. After that will be Adrian Mestas. Please say your name and date of birth.
Ricardo Alvarez, 8/17/2000.
Thank you. And is it also Ferrer at the end?
It's 2 last names, Alvarez Ferrer.
Okay, just making sure. You're here today on a new case. It was alleged that you committed aggravated assault, which is a Class 3 felony, and endangerment. It's alleged as a misdemeanor. Based on the law enforcement report, this court did find probable cause and appointed an attorney to assist you. Your next hearing is downtown Phoenix on December 22nd at 8:30 in the morning. There was a victim statement that is considered, and there was a state recommendation that was considered. And let me tell you what the state recommendation was. The state recommended a $50,000 secured appearance bond, that you may not possess a firearm, that you not return to the location of the incident, that you have electronic monitoring, no direct or indirect contact with the victim, and not to have any alcohol or illegal substances. They also argued that based on the road rage, pointing a gun at a victim, that you are now a danger to the community. That was the argument the state made for those release conditions. I did review your criminal history as well, and I found that you don't have one. And this was looks like perhaps an isolated incident. And so I'm very hopeful that you will go to your hearings, that you will not act in this way again. And so these are the release conditions that I am going to set. You will have a secured appearance bond of $5,000. You will have PSA supervision with electronic monitoring. That means you'll have an ankle monitor that restricts where and when you can go. You are not to have contact with the alleged victim, witness, or complainant. Also, no weapons. So if you happen to own a weapon, give it to a family member, neighbor, friend, someone you trust, but you should not have weapons while this case is pending. No alcohol, no drugs without a valid prescription. If an order against harassment is issued against you by the person who that occurred to, the alleged victim, You need to be sure to comply with that. That is a court order. It could result in another felony allegation if you don't. So if you are able to pay the $5,000 secured appearance bond and you are released, be careful about following the restrictions of your release and make sure you go to your hearing. When you go to your next hearing and you discuss the merits of the case, the next judge may change these orders depending on what is discussed. And you will have an attorney to assist you as well. If you are not able to pay the bond, you will stay in custody and you'll be transported to your hearing, and it is on the 22nd. All this information is on your paperwork. Okay, please have a seat. Thank you, sir. Adrian Mestis, please come to the podium. Jerry Ayers-White, have a seat by the door. Please say your name and your date of birth.
Adrian Mestis, 1/27/82.
Thank you, sir. You're here today because of a probation violation warrant. It's alleged you violated terms 3 and 5 of your probation. So an attorney has been appointed to assist you, and your next hearing is downtown Phoenix on December 22nd, 8:30 in the morning. You are eligible for release today with a $250 secured appearance bond. If you're able to pay the bond, call your probation officer within 72 hours and go to your hearing. If you're not able to pay the bond, you'll stay in custody and be transported to your hearing.
There's no way that I can get on OR because there was some things that I needed to do for I was doing prayers and stuff like that that needed to meet a deadline. And so those are the prayers that I've been doing to keep on going.
Okay. So right now what I'm seeing is that this warrant is valid. It's a valid warrant.
Well,
I just looked to see, has there been any motion to quash? Has there been anything to change it?
Well, I thought that warrant was sent over to with my time over to New Mexico. See, when I went and left here from Arizona, and then you guys did the state victim impact, which is stating that you guys wouldn't release it over to the one in New Mexico. If it was combined with that one, I wouldn't quash that one with it. So if it was together with that one, then it should have been squashed because I did the time served for that one, which was the 6 months, and then before that was another 6 months, so that was like a year for all of that.
So this one is from, just so you have the dates, this one's from June of this year, June 19th.
I wasn't here in June. I barely got out in October.
So they issued the warrant in June, and I'm not saying that what you're saying, I just can't verify that because I can't see New Mexico. I don't know what happened over there. But in June of this year, they issued a warrant for your arrest.
Well, I was in custody then.
Okay, and then they didn't move to quash, and they haven't done anything to change it, so this is still a valid warrant.
So, but you guys wouldn't have transferred it over, didn't you?
I don't see that, sir.
The victim state impact, you guys did the victim state impact.
Yeah, so that would be a good question for you to talk with your attorney about. Their phone number is on your paperwork. You can call them, but this is a valid warrant, so this court is going to affirm it. Yeah. Okay, please take your paperwork and have a seat. Jerry Ayers-White, please come to the podium, and then Drem Willis-Lewis, have a seat by the door. Please say your name and date of birth.
Jerry Wayne Ayers-White, 11/24/81.
Thank you, sir. You're here today on 2 matters. The first one is a new case. It's alleging that you had 1 count dangerous drugs in your possession, 1 count drug paraphernalia, and 3 counts of possessing a weapon by a prohibited person. This court did find probable cause and appointed an attorney to assist you. On this matter, you do have a secured appearance bond of $75. Your next hearing is December 22nd, 8:30 in the morning, downtown Phoenix. Your other matter is a municipal court warrant regarding disorderly conduct or fighting. An attorney will be appointed to assist you at the next hearing in Surprise Municipal Court, December 23rd at 1:30 in the afternoon. That one also has a $75 bond. If you're able to pay the 2 bonds, so $150 secured appearance bond, make sure you go to both hearings. You'll have to go to downtown Phoenix and to Surprise. If you don't go to those hearings, they will issue warrants for your arrest. Okay, please take your paperwork and have a seat. Drem Wilson Lewis, please come to the podium. Robert Patton, have a seat by the door. Please say your name and your date of birth.
Dream Wilson Lewis and 2/11/97.
Thank you, ma'am. You're here today on a new case. It is alleging that you had dangerous drugs in your possession, that's a Class 4 felony, and then drug paraphernalia in your possession, that's a Class 6 felony. This court did find probable cause, appointed an attorney for you, and your next hearing is downtown Phoenix on December 22nd at 8:30 in the morning. There is a secured appearance bond in this matter of $50, and if you're able to pay that, you would be released to your supervision of a probation officer, so call them within 72 hours. I do understand they do plan to file a petition to revoke your probation, so even if you paid this bond, they might not let you out right away. I would double check before you paid anything, because you might be coming back to either my 8 o'clock or the 11 o'clock on that other matter. We tried to get them to do it all at once, but it is not happening, so I just wanted to make you aware of that.
Okay.
Okay, please take your paperwork and have a seat. Robert Patton, please come to the podium. Teresa Hoefler, have a seat by the door. Please say your name and date of birth.
Robert Patton, 8/11/1975.
Thank you, sir. You're here today on a probation violation warrant alleging you violated terms 3 and 5 of your probation. So an attorney has been appointed to assist you, and your next hearing is downtown Phoenix, December 22nd at 8:30 in the morning. Okay. You are eligible for release today under a secured appearance bond of $100. Okay. If you're able to pay that, call your probation officer and go to your hearing. Okay. Okay, please take your paperwork.
Thank you.
Teresa Hoffler, please come to the podium. Virginia Barella, have a seat by the door. Please say your name and date of birth.
Teresa Huller, 10/22/75.
Thank you, ma'am. You're here today on a probation violation warrant. It's alleged you violated terms 3 and 5 of your probation. So an attorney has been appointed for you, and your next hearing's downtown Phoenix, December 22nd at 8:30 in the morning. You are eligible for release under a $100 secured appearance bond. If you're able to pay the bond, call your probation officer and go to your hearing. If you're not able to pay the bond, you'll stay in custody and be transported there.
Yeah,
Okay.
thank you.
Thank you, ma'am. Virginia Barella, please come to the podium. Ali Al-Ghanima, have a seat by the door. Please say your name and your date of birth.
Virginia Barella, 2/12/1985.
Thank you, ma'am. You're here today on 2 matters. The first one is a new Superior Court case. It was alleging that you had dangerous drugs in your possession for sale as a Class 2 felony. This court did not find probable cause on that allegation, but we still have appointed an attorney for you because you do have a hearing coming up. The state may bring additional evidence that would support that allegation, so please go to your hearing on December 31st at 8:30 in the morning, or they may issue a warrant for your failing to appear.
Okay.
Your other matter here today is an arrest warrant. So this is a direct complaint that comes from 2023. Apparently you were arrested for narcotic drugs and drug paraphernalia back in November of 2023, 2 years ago, and you were released, and now the state has brought charges. So an attorney has been appointed to assist you. Your next hearing is also December 31st, and that's at 8:30 in the morning. You're going to be released on that one under pretrial supervision.
Mm-hmm.
So please make sure you go to your hearings, or they'll issue warrants with bonds. Get this taken care of. They might dismiss it, but don't leave unless you have something in writing.
Okay.
Okay?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. Please take your paperwork and have a seat. Ali Al-Ghanima, please come to the podium. Gilberto Gonzalez, have a seat by the door. Please say your name and date of birth.
December 5th, 2000, Ali Al-Ghanima.
Thank you, sir.
Yes, sir. I'm
You're
sorry.
here
I'm so
today for
sorry.
a justice court warrant, and it's about furnishing tobacco to a minor. It's alleged, it's not a felony, so this court cannot appoint an attorney for you. You can hire one yourself, or you can represent yourself.
Okay.
Your next hearing is at the Arrowhead Justice Court.
Okay.
That's on December 30th at 2 p.m. It'll all be on your paperwork.
Okay.
You are going to be released today on your promise to go to the hearing,
Yes.
and I've also included their phone number for you.
Please.
Call ahead, make sure you know what you're doing so you can get this taken care of. Please have a seat. Gilberto Gonzalez, please come to the podium. Madeline Bright, have a seat by the door.
Hi, good afternoon.
Please say your name and date of birth.
Gilbert Gonzalez, July 25th, 1988.
Thank you, sir. You're here today for a justice court warrant, and it looks like it's a failing to pay warrant, so it's kind of older. It's a misdemeanor now, so this court is not appointing an attorney for you. You can hire one, or you can just take care of it yourself. Your next hearing is Agua Fria Justice Court, January 5th at 10:30 in the morning. I've included their phone number for you as well. Call ahead, find out what you need to do to get this taken care of so they stop issuing warrants for you.
Okay.
Okay, please take your paperwork.
I am getting released today?
Yes, sir.
Yes. Okay. Thank you, ma'am. Oh, very nice.
Madeline Bright, please come to the podium. Robert Lindsay, have a seat by the door. Please say your name and date of birth.
Madeline Bright, and February 28th, 96.
Thank you, ma'am. You're here today on a justice court case alleging assault. So an attorney has been appointed for you because this appears to be a domestic violence case. Your next hearing is at the Santan Justice Court on January 6th at 9 a.m. You are going to be released today on your promise that you will go to the hearing and follow the release conditions. The release conditions include you cannot go back to the scene of the alleged crime or have any contact with the alleged victim, witnesses, or complainants. No weapons, don't possess or consume alcohol. Also, if an order of protection is issued against you, you must follow it. Now, I understand, one moment, that you and the defendant do have children in common.
No.
So now that there is a no contact order between yourself and the victim, you must go through a third party in order to exchange children or have parent time. Yes, ma'am.
So I do have a question on the address part. That is actually my house that the defendant doesn't actually, he hasn't been there for quite some time since his last arrest.
Okay.
And both of our children do stay with me at that address, including a special needs little girl.
Okay. I can change that. So he does not live there?
No, he lives with his father close by, though.
Okay. All right. All right, they'll reprint that so that you may go back to the scene of the alleged crime, but still no contact with the alleged victim.
Absolutely.
Okay. All right, I think that's all of it. Okay. Please be patient as you are released today.
Okay.
Okay, please have a seat.
Thank you.
Robert Lindsay, please come to the podium. Please say your name and date of birth.
My name is Robert James Lindsay III. I was born June 29, 2001.
Thank you, sir. You're here today on two matters. The first one is a new case alleging theft of means, which is a Class 3 felony. This court did find probable cause, appointed an attorney for you. Your next hearing will be December 31st at 8:30 in the morning. You are going to be released today to the supervision of your probation officer, so make sure you call them within 72 hours. Your other matter, of course, is a probation violation warrant. So whenever there's new alleged criminal activity, you get a term 1 violation on your probation. That one, an attorney has been appointed, and your next hearing is much sooner. It's December 22nd at 8:30 in the morning. Again, once you are released, call your probation officer since they are the ones supervising your release. Okay, please take your paperwork and have a seat.
Thank you.
We do have two individuals that we will be seeing as house call, and it is because they are unable to function or disruptive in the general population. The first one is Mr. Xavier Sanchez. His date of birth is 3/11/1990. It's a Superior Court case, new case, stalking, Class 5 felony, driving under the influence, and disorderly conduct alleged as misdemeanors. This court found probable cause, appointed an attorney. This next hearing is downtown Phoenix, December 22nd at 8:30 in the morning. We did follow the state's recommendations on this, so it's a secured appearance bond of $25,000 with PSA supervision, including alcohol and drug monitoring, as well as electronic monitoring with curfew restrictions. No contact orders with the alleged victim, witness, or complainants. Of course, if an order of protection or harassment is issued, they must follow those. And a caution of no contact with the victim, or it may be considered aggravated harassment, which is a Class 6 felony. The other individual is Joseph Barnes, date of birth 7/8/1997, also a new case. For him, the allegations include 1 count kidnapping with apprehension of injury, Class 2 felony, 1 count kidnapping with death possible, Class 2 felony, 1 count aggravated assault on a minor, Class 2 felony, 1 count child or vulnerable adult abuse, Class 2 felony, 3 counts aggravated assault with a deadly weapon, Class 3 felony, 1 count aggravated assault, domestic violence, impeding breathing, Class 3 felony, 1 count aggravated assault against a first responder, Class 4 felony, 1 count possession of a weapon by a prohibited person, Class 4 felony, 2 counts unlawful imprisonment, Class 6 felony, 3 counts disorderly conduct with a weapon, Class 6 felony, 3 counts endangerment, Class 6 felony, 1 count resisting arrest with physical force, Class 6 felony, and 2 counts of threatening or intimidation, which is alleged as a misdemeanor. This court did find probable cause and appointed an attorney to assist him. His next hearing is December 22nd, 8:30 in the morning, and he has a cash-only appearance bond of $250,000. If he is able to pay that, it will be with electronic monitoring that he is released, and he will have house arrest. He has many conditions and restrictions of release that I will explain to him, including that if he is able to make bond, he can go back one time with civil law enforcement for a civil standby, with law enforcement for a civil standby to receive essential belongings. I will not return to this recording, so if there are any changes to Mr. Barnes or Sanchez's orders, they will be reflected in the written documents. At this time, the 5 p.m. initial appearance calendar is in recess until 8 p.m.
Oh, Rob, stand up.
Please be seated. Good evening. This is the 8 p.m. initial appearance calendar for December 16th, 2025. The court's orders for the taking of DNA and fingerprints that were given on the first calendar of the month shall apply to all matters on this calendar. As you just heard in the recording, this is a specific type of hearing. I will tell you why you are here, if an attorney has been appointed for you, when and where your next hearing will be, if you are eligible for release, release conditions, and bond amount. I may not read all the release conditions to each of you. That is your responsibility to review. However, I might point out one or two depending on your case. You are all here on criminal matters. That means you have the right to remain silent. Anything you say or do may be used against you. This hearing is being broadcast and recorded live. I will only ask you for your name and for your date of birth. Because this hearing is being broadcast live, there may be victims watching these hearings as well, so I will read the victim rights advisement. If you are the victim of a crime with a case pending before this court, you are advised you have rights under Arizona law that, among others, include the right to be treated with fairness, respect, and dignity, to a speedy trial, to be present at court proceedings, to choose whether or not to be interviewed by the defendant or defendant's attorney, to be heard before the court makes a decision on release, negotiation of a plea, scheduling and sentencing, and to receive restitution from a person who is convicted of causing you loss. If you have not already been provided with a written statement of all victims' rights, please contact the Victim Services Division of the Prosecutor's Office. We'll now begin the hearings. I'll call you in one at a time. There is a podium here for you in the center of the room. I'll call a second person's name. Please have a seat in the chair right there by the door. Everything I say is going to be written on the paperwork, so you will have that to review after the hearing. When you have a seat, you can look at it then. Okay, we'll begin with Angelo Bazan. Please come to the podium. And then Deirdre Lewis, have a seat by the door. Please say your name and your date of birth.
Angelo Bazan, 7/31 of 1992.
Thank you, sir. You're here today for 3 matters. The first one is a failing to appear warrant. This was from June 11th of 2025. There is a warrant issued, so you have an attorney already in that case. Your next hearing is December 22nd at 8:30 in the morning, and there's a $500 secured appearance bond set for that old matter. And this old matter was, just so you have it, it's a case from 2024, actually. Okay, then you have another matter. It's a justice court warrant. It's alleging you obstructed or did not give your true name and were driving on a suspended or revoked license. An attorney will be appointed to assist you at your Highland Justice Court hearing on December 22nd, also at 8:30 in the morning. So they're going to have to figure that out because you can't be in two places at the same time. Your attorney, I would recommend you tell your attorney when you see them in person, whichever one you go to first, because you are not eligible for release. So the Justice Court one has a $50 bond. And the reason you're not eligible for release is there is a new arrest warrant out for you, and it is from an August 28th, 2024 offense, aggravated driving under the influence. It's 2 counts. It's a Class 4 felony. Now, the reason you're not eligible for release is because you were out on felony release on that old 2024 case when this new alleged felony took place. And so under Arizona Rule 4.27C, I think it's 4.2C, let me double check. Right, so under the Arizona rules, you are not eligible for release because you were on release when a new felony is alleged to have taken place. So don't pay any of your bonds. Your next hearing is December 22nd, 8:30 in the morning, and then there'll be a hearing specifically about if you may be released going forward the next day, December 23rd at 1:30 in the afternoon. Again, your attorney's phone number is on your paperwork. All the allegations are on your paperwork. You're going to have 3 sets. You'll be able to see the hearing date and time, but do let your attorney know that you've got yourself double booked, okay, on the one for Justice Court.
Okay.
Please take your paperwork and have a seat. Thank you, sir. Deirdre Lewis, please come to the podium. Emmanuel Maldonado, have a seat by the door. Please say your name and your date of birth.
Deidre Lewis, October 15, 1982.
Thank you, ma'am. You're here today on a probation violation warrant. It's alleged that you violated terms 3 and 5 of your probation and you failed to report after sentencing on August 11th. Therefore, under Arizona Rule of Criminal Procedure 7.2C, you're not eligible for release today. An attorney has been appointed to assist you, and your next hearing is December 22nd at 8:30 in the morning. Please take your paperwork and have a seat. Emmanuel Maldonado, please come to the podium. Alicia Ramirez, have a seat by the door. Please say your name and date of birth.
Emmanuel Alvarez Maldonado, September 16, 2003.
Thank you, sir. You're here today on an out-of-county warrant. An attorney will be appointed for you at the next hearing. That will be at the Yavapai County Superior Court. The hearing is on December 19th at 8:30 in the morning, and they have requested a $25,000 secured appearance bond. So if you are able to pay that bond, call your probation officer and get yourself to Yavapai County. Otherwise, you'll stay in custody and be transported there. I do see you're wearing all orange. Is that because you're on another hold or the clothing issue?
I was actually supposed to get released on probation.
Okay.
But I got paged too.
Okay. So if you have already served all your time and you pay this bond, make sure you get yourself to Yavapai County or they'll issue another warrant for you. But otherwise, if you stay in custody, it's the 19th. So today's the 16th. They'll transport you there.
Okay.
Okay. Please take your paperwork and have a seat. Alicia Ramirez, please come to the podium. Salvatore Rulo, have a seat by the door. Please say your name and date of birth.
Alicia Ramirez, 4/14/1999.
Thank you, ma'am. You're here today on 3 matters. One of them is a grand jury warrant. It is alleging 8 counts of organized retail theft. And on this one, the grand jury found probable cause. So this court has appointed an attorney for you. Your next hearing is December 24th at 8:30 in the morning. You're eligible for release under a $15,000 secured appearance bond. You do have 2 other matters. Your other matters are justice court warrants regarding compulsory school attendance violations. So normally, you wouldn't have an attorney because they're misdemeanors. However, because of that big grand jury bond, this court has set a $50 placeholder bond to make sure you get transported to those hearings, and they are on December 19th at 8:30 in the morning. And there is going to be an attorney there for you in the matter of the bond, but as far as the underlying issue goes, you can hire an attorney or represent yourself. So there's 2 of those. So altogether, you have the grand jury bond, which is $15,000, and then you have another $100 for each of those justice court warrants. If you're not able to pay the bond, you'll stay in custody and be transported to these hearings. And if you do pay the bond, make sure you go to Kyrene Justice Court and then come back to downtown Phoenix. Okay. Please take your paperwork and have a seat. Salvatore Rullo, please come to the podium. Alyssa Nichols, have a seat by the door. Please say your name and date of birth.
Salvatore Rullo, March 20th, 1993.
Thank you, sir. You are here today on a failing to go to your comprehensive pretrial conference. That was on December 9th of this year. So you have an attorney in your case already.
Yes, ma'am.
Your next hearing is December 23rd at 8:30 in the morning. You're still eligible for release, but it is a cash-only bond of $7,500. If you're able to pay that bond, you'll have the same release conditions as before. If you're not able to pay the bond, you will stay in custody and be transported to the hearing. Please take your paperwork and have a seat. Okay, and then Alyssa Nichols, please come to the podium. Tom Thompson, have a seat by the door. Please say your name and date of birth.
Alyssa Nichols, 12/8/93.
Thank you, ma'am. You're here today on 2 matters. It appears they are both probation violation warrants. It's alleged you violated terms 3 and 5 of your probation. So an attorney has been appointed to assist you at your hearing downtown Phoenix, December 22nd, 8:30 in the morning. You do have bond on both matters, and on both of them it is set at $500, so that's $1,000 total. If you can pay that, call your probation officer and go to the hearing. If you are not able to pay the bond, you'll stay in custody and be transported.
Okay, thank you.
Please have a seat. Thank you, ma'am. Tom Thompson, please come to the podium. Henry McCabe, have a seat by the door. Please say your name and date of birth.
Tom T. Thompson, August 17th, 1987.
Thank you, sir. You're here today on 2 probation violation warrants. It's alleged you violated terms 3 and 5 of your probation. An attorney has been appointed to assist you, and your next hearing is downtown Phoenix on December 22nd, 8:30 in the morning. On one of your warrants, the bond is set at $250, the other one at $750. So it is $1,000 total secured appearance bond. If you're able to pay that, call your probation officer when you are released and go to your hearing. If you are not able to pay the bond, you'll stay in custody and be transported to your hearing. Please take your paperwork and have a seat. Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Henry McCabe, please come to the podium. Serena Islas, have a seat by the door. Please say your name and date of birth.
Henry McCabe, November 25th, 1981.
Thank you, sir. You're here today on a probation violation warrant. It's alleged you violated terms 3, 5, and 15. So an attorney has been appointed to assist you in your next hearings downtown Phoenix, December 22nd at 8:30 in the morning. You are eligible for release. It is a secured appearance bond of $750. If you're able to pay that bond, call your probation officer and go to your hearing. If you're not able to pay the bond, you will be transported to your hearing. Please take your paperwork and have a seat. Serena Islas, please come to the podium. Rudolfo Hernandez, have a seat by the door. Please say your name and date of birth.
My name is Serena Islas. My date of birth is 02/05/1996.
Thank you, ma'am. You are here today on 2 matters. The first one is a failing to appear to your status conference on October 3rd of this year. So you have an attorney in that case. Your next hearing will be December 22nd, 8:30 in the morning. There is a $250 bond, and then the same release conditions as before. Your other matter here today is a probation violation warrant. You didn't go to your revocation arraignment hearing, so again, you have your attorney already. The same hearing date, December 22nd, downtown Phoenix, 8:30 in the morning. This one has a $500 bond. So together, that's $750. If you're able to pay that bond, make sure you go to your hearing and call your probation officer. Yes, ma'am.
I was gonna say that, the reason why I haven't done any of that is because, I recently found out my daughter, she has stomach cancer.
Oh.
She's 9 years old, so I'm her only support right now, so that's why.
I am very sorry for that diagnosis, and that news is really tough. So, yeah. These are probation warrants, and the other one is for new charges. So you do have attorneys in both of these cases. Do you still have your attorney's phone number?
I think so, yeah.
Okay, all right. If you can get a hold of them and talk to them about getting the warrants quashed, that's an option for you, but for right now, they are valid warrants.
Well, it's not like I was running or anything, because they found me, my PO got me from my house, so.
Right. So you didn't go to the hearings that you needed to go to? Or tell the attorney to put in a motion? So that's always an option too. Do you need the attorney's phone number again?
I do.
Okay. Can we get
Just
one
in
of those
case, yeah.
papers? Yeah. All right. So your attorney, I believe, is the Maricopa County Public Defender. And we'll just wait for one moment. We'll ask one of the officers to bring you that paper. Could you please give her one more of these? Okay. So these are valid warrants, ma'am, so they are going to stand today. But going forward, as you go through this process, make sure to stay in contact with your attorney so that if you're not able to be there, they'll be able to represent you there. Okay? All right. Please take your paperwork and have a seat. Rudolfo Hernandez, please come to the podium. Waylon Duarte, have a seat by the door. Please say your name and date of birth.
Rodolfo Hernandez, 63061.
Thank you, sir. You are here today on two matters. One is a new case. It's alleged that you committed burglary in the 3rd degree, which is a Class 4 felony. Also, criminal damage. That's alleged as a misdemeanor. This court did find probable cause and appointed an attorney to assist you. Your next hearing is downtown Phoenix, December 22nd at 8:30 in the morning. You are eligible for release on your new matter under $500 bond. Your other matter is a probation violation warrant. So any new alleged criminal activity results in a Term 1 violation of probation. An attorney has been appointed to assist you, and your next hearing will be also on the 22nd at 8:30 in the morning. This one has a $50 bond. If you're able to pay that $550 secured appearance bond, call your probation officer and go to both your hearings. They're on the same day and time, but similar to this, you'll be in a gallery where they're called through the list. So just make sure you get to both places. One is on the lower floor, one is on an upper floor.
Okay.
If you're not able to pay the bond, you'll get transported there and they will make sure you get to both hearings.
Okay.
Okay, please take your paperwork and have a seat. Waylon Duarte, please come to the podium. Tyrone Coaxon, have a seat by the door.
Hello.
Please say your name and date of birth.
Waylon Duarte, 13088.
Thank you, sir. You're here today on an out-of-county warrant. So an attorney will be appointed for you at the next hearing, and that will be at Casa Grande Justice Court.
When was the warrant issued?
So let me tell you everything, and then I'll answer questions. Casa Grande Justice Court, December 19th at 8:30 in the morning. It's a cash-only appearance bond of $425.92. So let me pull up the warrant. The warrant was issued on... It looks like it was issued today at 7:58 a.m., but then again, it also has a receive stamp. So maybe that's when they took you into custody?
Ma'am, I've been in prison since, I got out September 2nd.
Okay.
I've been in there 7 years. My probation officer told me that I don't have to start my payments until I get off of SAGE.
Okay.
So,
But I want to answer your first question, and then we'll talk about that.
yes, ma'am.
So your first question was, when was this warrant issued? And it appears that this warrant is actually all the way back from a 2018 offense date.
Yeah, yes. So I was seen on it, and she told me, because I was getting sentenced to 8 years, to just show up and pay $50. So I listened to my probation officer, and I said, okay, I'm not going to pay it until I get off the stage, because that's a requirement. And when you live in a sober living house, you don't have to pay your fines and stuff until you get out of it. So that's what I've been doing. I'm living at sober living. I have a job. I've been busting my butt to do right. I work on Thursday in Scottsdale.
Okay, I do understand that what you're telling me is what someone told you.
Mm-hmm.
I don't have any record of that.
Mm-hmm.
I do have record.
It's reasonable, right?
Well, that's not up to me. What I can see right now is that there is a valid out-of-county warrant for your arrest, and it's from 2020.
Okay.
So, and then the part that I read to you before.
I got sentenced in 2019.
And they issued the warrant for you in 2020, and nobody quashed it? Nobody told Pima County
No.
that it's not valid? Yeah. So that's what I'm seeing right here.
My probation officer, I just seen him the other day,
Yeah.
last Tuesday.
So this is still a valid warrant.
I mean, I'm a citizen trying to better my life right now.
And I appreciate that.
I'm gonna make it to that, because I spent 8 years in prison, and I built my life back to what it is right now, and I wouldn't sacrifice by not going to that court date.
Okay.
So if you release me today, I will make it there.
Sir, it's an out-of-county warrant.
Mm-hmm.
We affirm out-of-county warrants.
Okay.
We don't actually change them.
I just pay the $426 and I get out?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. You hear that? Thank you.
Okay. Please have a seat. Tyrone Coaxon, please come to the podium. Stephen Smith, have a seat by the door. So Tyrone Coaxon is wearing either a pink or, yes, a hoodie right there, a pink hoodie.
Put on hoodie. And then we got that first. Put your arms to the sleep.
Okay. Good evening, sir.
Hello.
Please say your name and your date of birth.
It's Hiram, 7185.
Okay. And it's Buchanan Coaxon, is that correct?
Buchanan Coaxon, yes.
Okay, thank you, and I apologize for misstating your name.
That's fine.
You're here today on two matters. The first one is a new case. It's alleged that you committed theft of means of transportation, so stealing a vehicle. That's a Class 3 felony. This court did find probable cause, appointed an attorney to assist you. Your next hearing is downtown Phoenix, December 22nd at 8:30 in the morning. You are eligible for release on this matter under a $250 bond. Your other matter is a probation violation warrant, so anytime you have a new alleged criminal activity, it is a Term 1 violation of probation. An attorney has been appointed to assist you. Your next hearing is the same time, December 22nd at 8:30 in the morning, so make sure you get to both hearings. They're on two different floors at the downtown courthouse.
Okay.
On this one, your bond is set at $50. If you are able to pay your bond, which is $300 total, make sure that you call your probation officer and go to both your hearings. If you're not able to pay your bond, you'll stay in custody and be transported to your hearing. Please take your paperwork and have a seat.
So that's it? I don't get to say nothing.
Stephen Smith, please come to the podium. Edward Washington, have a seat by the door. Good evening. Please say your name and date of birth.
Stephen Smith, 10-3-71.
Thank you, sir. You're here today on two probation violation warrants. It's alleged that you violated terms 3 and 5 of your probation. An attorney has been appointed to assist you, and your next hearing is downtown Phoenix on December 22nd at 8:30 in the morning. You have bonds set on each of those. One is for $100, one is for $200. So if you are able to pay the $300 secured appearance bond, call your probation officer and go to your hearing. If you are not able to pay, you will stay in custody and you'll be transported there. Please take your paperwork and have a seat. Thank you, sir. Edward Washington, please come to the podium. Jason Martinez, have a seat by the door. Good evening. Please say your name and date of birth.
Edward Washington, 5/15/54.
Thank you, sir. You're here today on a probation violation warrant. It's alleged that you violated terms 3 and 5 of your probation. So an attorney has been appointed to assist you, and your next hearing is downtown Phoenix on December 22nd at 8:30 in the morning. You're eligible for release under a secured appearance bond of $250. If you're able to pay the bond, call your probation officer within 72 hours and go to your hearing. If you cannot pay the bond, you will stay in custody and be transported to your hearing. Please take your paperwork and have a seat. Thank you, sir. Jason Martinez, please come to the podium. Clarence Fleming, have a seat by the door.
Hello.
Please say your name and date of birth.
Jason Martinez, 6/14/86.
Thank you, sir. You're here today on a municipal court warrant. There are allegations of driving under the influence. This is a pre-adjudication DUI warrant, so you haven't seen the judge yet. It sounds like you didn't go. So an attorney will be appointed to assist you. Your next hearing is at Peoria Municipal Court, December 18th at 9 a.m. You are eligible for release. It is under a secured appearance bond of $250. If you're able to pay the bond, make sure you go to the hearing or they will keep issuing warrants for your arrest. Okay.
Got it.
Please take your paperwork and have a seat.
Thank you.
Clarence Fleming, please come to the podium. Cordell Pietz Noble, have a seat by the door. Please say your name and date of birth.
Clarence Fleming, 6/27/88.
Thank you, sir. You're here today on a probation violation warrant. It's alleged you violated terms 3 and 5 of your probation. An attorney has been appointed to assist you at your next hearing downtown Phoenix on December 22nd at 8:30 in the morning. You are eligible for release today under a $250 secured appearance bond. If you're able to pay the bond, call your probation officer and go to your hearing. If you cannot pay the bond, you will stay in custody and be transported to your hearing. Please take your paperwork and have a seat. Thank you, sir. Cordell Pietz Noble, please come to the podium. And then Robert Lopez, have a seat by the door. Please say your name and your date of birth.
January 27th, Cordell Lee Pietz Noble, 1998. Oh, my bad.
Thank you, sir. You're here today on 4 matters. The first one is the new case. It's alleged that you had dangerous drugs in your possession. That's a Class 4 felony, and drug paraphernalia. That's a Class 6 felony. This court did review the law enforcement report, and it does found probable cause. So an attorney has been appointed to assist you. Your next hearing is December 22nd, 8:30 in the morning. You are eligible for release for a $50 secured appearance bond in your new matter. Your other 3 matters are all your probation cases. So an attorney has been appointed to assist you in those 3 cases. This is a Term 1 violation. Your next hearing is December 22nd at 8:30 in the morning, and each of them have a $50 bond. So altogether, it's a $200 secured appearance bond. Call your probation officer if you're able to pay that within 72 hours and go to your hearings. They're on the same day at the same place, but 2 different courtrooms. So make sure you get to both of them, the probation court and the new courtroom. If you're not able to pay the bond, you'll stay in custody and you'll be transported to your hearings.
Thank you.
Okay, please have a seat. Robert Lopez, please come to the podium. Valdemar Silva, have a seat by the door. Right here, sir. Please say your name and date of birth.
Robert Anthony Lopez Jr., 05/31 of 1991.
Thank you, sir. You're here today on a new case. It was alleged that you had dangerous drugs in your possession. That's a Class 4 felony. This court did find probable cause and appointed an attorney to assist you. Your next hearing is downtown Phoenix, December 22nd at 8:30 in the morning, and you are eligible for release today under a $50 secured appearance bond. If you're able to pay the bond, make sure you go to your hearing and call, let's see, you are not on probation, so just go to your hearing.
Okay.
Okay? If you are not able to pay the bond, you are going to stay in custody and be transported to the hearing.
Don't have any money.
Okay, then you'll stay in custody and you'll be transported to the hearing on the 22nd, and the next judge there may change these orders. Your attorney's phone number is also on your paperwork.
Okay.
Okay, please take your paperwork and have a seat. Thank you, sir. Valdemar Silva, please come to the podium. Matthew Martinez, have a seat by the door. Right here in the center, sir. Please say your name and date of birth.
Valdemar Silva Gonzalez, January 27, 1995.
Thank you, sir. You're here today for a Superior Court arrest warrant. So what happened is back on December, let's see. Let me pull up the warrant.
Yes,
July 31st. So it was July 31st you were arrested for possible aggravated assault, which is a Class 4 felony, and then you were released. Now the state has brought charges. So an attorney has been appointed to assist you. Your next hearing is December 22nd at 8:30 in the morning. You are eligible again for release today with a $50 secured appearance bond. I noticed though that, let's see. Yeah, so that is it, a $50 bond. If you're able to pay the bond, you do have conditions and restrictions of release, and make sure you go to your hearing. If you're not able to pay the bond, you'll stay in custody and be transported to your hearing.
Yeah, no, I don't have money.
Okay, so you'll be transported there. The next judge may change these orders, and you'll have your attorney there too.
Okay.
Okay, please have a seat. Thank you, sir. Matthew Martinez, please come to the podium. After that will be Jorge Gutierrez. Right here in the center, yep. Please say your name and date of birth.
Matthew Martinez, August 24th, 1993.
Thank you, sir. You're here today on a new case alleging narcotic drug possession, which is a Class 4 felony, and drug paraphernalia, which is a Class 6 felony. This court did find probable cause and appointed an attorney to assist you. Your next hearing is downtown Phoenix, December 31st at 8:30 in the morning. I did review your criminal history, and I saw that you have absolutely no failures to appear. You always go to court. So you are going to be released today under pretrial services supervision. Please keep up that habit of always going to your hearings.
Thank you, Judge.
Okay, please have a seat.
Positive change.
Thank you. Could the interpreter please announce their name?
My apologies, the audio is not very good. It sounds very echoey. Did you ask the interpreter's name? My apologies.
Yes, please.
Yes, the interpreter's name is Santos. Interpreter ID is 200111.
Thank you. Mr. Santos, my name is Commissioner Gentry, and I need to ask if you will swear or affirm that you will directly translate my words from English into Spanish and the defendant's words from Spanish into English exactly as we say them.
I do.
Thank you. We will begin. Jorge Gutierrez, please come to the podium.
Jorge Gutiérrez, favor de llegar al almacén.
Okay. Please say your name and date of birth.
Declare su nombre y fecha de nacimiento.
Jorge Vences Gutiérrez. 6:30 del 60.
6:30, 70.
Is that 1960?
Sorry. 30. 30 del 6 del 60.
60.
Thank you.
Gracias.
You are here today on 2 probation violation warrants.
Usted está aquí debido a 2 órdenes de arresto de violaciones de probatoria.
It was alleged that you violated terms 3 and 5 of probation.
Se alega que usted violó las provisiones 3 y 5 de su probatoria.
Also, that your whereabouts have been unknown since July 31st of 2024.
Además de que su ubicación era desconocida desde el 31 de julio del 2024.
An attorney has been appointed to assist you.
Un abogado ha sido asignado para asistirle.
Your next hearing for both cases is December 22nd at 8:30 in the morning, downtown Phoenix.
Su siguiente dos audiencias será el 22 de diciembre a las 8:30 de la mañana en la zona centro de Phoenix.
You are eligible for release. Each case has a $50 bond.
Usted es elegible para ser permitido salir bajo fianza con una fianza de $50 cada una.
If you pay the $100 bond, call your probation officer and go to your hearing.
Si usted puede pagar la fianza de $100, usted debe llamarle a su supervisor comunitario de probatoria.
If you do not go to your
Debe
hearing,
usted debe asistir a sus audiencias.
if you do not go to your hearing, they will issue a higher bond warrant for your arrest.
Si usted no asiste a las audiencias programadas, van a pedir una orden de arresto con una fianza más alta.
Okay. Please take your paperwork. Thank you, sir.
Tome su-
Okay, Mr. Santos, thank you so much for your service to the court. We appreciate it. We do not have any other Spanish speakers.
It was a pleasure. Appreciate business. Good night.
We do have 2 people we will be seeing at the house call because they are, well, one person is unable to function, and that is Mr. Matthew Byer, date of birth 12/1996. It's a probation violation warrant alleging terms 3, 5, and 15. An attorney has been appointed to assist him, and the hearing is on December 22nd, 8:30 in the morning. He has standard release conditions and a bond of $250 secured. The other individual is Marcos Smith. He's in the medical. His date of birth is 4/13/2002. It's a new case alleging 1 count fraud schemes, Class 2 felony, 2 counts aggravated taking the identity of another Class 3 felony, 1 count theft or obstruction of service without obtaining service without paying, which is a Class 4 felony, and 2 counts of theft of credit card, which is a Class 5 felony. On this one, there was a victim impact statement that was reviewed as well as the state's recommendations. An attorney has been appointed to assist him. His next hearing is December 22nd at 8:30 in the morning. He is eligible for release under a secured appearance bond of $25,000. That was the state's recommendation, and he does have various conditions on his release. It is not my intention to return to this recording. If there are any changes, they will be reflected in the written orders, and so the 8 p.m. initial appearance calendar is in recess at this time until 11 p.m.
Thank you. You may be seated. Can we have Nikki to the podium so she can see the interpreter? Good evening. This is the time set for the 11 p.m. calendar on December 16th, 2025. I will call each of you one at a time to the podium. I'll provide a second name to sit in the chair outside of this room. I will let you know what you are here for, if I've appointed an attorney, if you have a bond, and what your release conditions are. The court's orders for the taking of DNA and fingerprints that were given on the first calendar of this month shall apply to all matters on this calendar. I'm also going to go over the victim's rights advisement. If you are the victim of a crime with a case pending before this court, you are advised that you have rights under Arizona law that, among others, include the right to be treated with fairness, respect and dignity, to a speedy trial, to be present at court proceedings, to choose whether or not to be interviewed by the defendant or the defendant's attorney, to be heard before the court makes a decision on release, negotiation of a plea, scheduling and sentencing, and to receive restitution from a person who is convicted of causing you loss. If you have not already been provided with a written statement of all victims' rights, please contact the Victim Services Division of the Prosecutor's Office. Ma'am, may I please get your name and date of birth?
I'm sorry. I was on mute. Sorry. Nikki Narcia. January 22nd of 86.
And can I confirm the year of birth?
I already told you, January 26th. January 22nd of 87.
Thank you, ma'am. You are here today on 3 cases. You are here on a new case, as well as 2 probation cases. Your new charge is for 1 count of theft means of transportation, a Class 3 felony. 1 count of drug paraphernalia possession, a Class 1 misdemeanor. Probable cause has been found. You're also here on 2 probation violation warrants with allegations that you violated terms 3 and 5. I am appointing an attorney to represent you on all 3 cases. You will have a hearing on December 22nd at 8:30 and December 24th at 8:30. On your new case, you have a secured appearance bond in the amount of $15,000. You have a bond of $100 in each of your probation cases. In the event you post bond and are released, you have written conditions. You may not return to the scene of the alleged crime. You may not possess weapons. And you must contact your probation officer within 72 hours. All of this will be in your paperwork. Did you have any questions?
No, I'm good.
If you will step to your left, the officer will get you that paperwork. All right, that does conclude our hearing, Jennifer. I do appreciate your assistance this evening. Feel free to disconnect at your convenience.
Thank you. Have a good rest of your night.
You too.
Thanks.
Can I have Raymond Ponce to the podium and Patrice Martinez to the chair? Can I get your name and date of birth?
Raymond Pouncey, September 27, 2002.
Thank you, sir. You are here today on a probation violation warrant with allegations that you violated terms 1 and 6 of your probation. It does indicate it is an interstate compact warrant. I am going to appoint an attorney to represent you and set a probation revocation hearing December 22nd at 8:30, and you will be held non-bondable, so you will be in custody until at least that hearing on December 22nd. All of that will be in your paperwork. Did you have any questions?
No.
Please take a step to your left. The officer will get you that paperwork. Ms. Martinez to the podium. Mr. Tyler to the chair. May I get your name and date of birth?
Beatrice Martinez, 1795.
Thank you, ma'am. You are here today. It is a probation violation warrant from Pinal County Superior Court. I am appointing an attorney to represent you and setting a hearing in Pinal County on December 19th at 8:30 in the morning. You are being held non-bondable on this case, so you will remain in custody and you will be transported to that hearing in Pinal County. All of this will be in your paperwork. Did you have any questions?
That's it.
Thank you. Please step to your left. The officer will get you that paperwork. Mr. Tyler to the podium. Mr. Diaz to the chair, please. May I get your name and date of birth?
Tajon Tyler, 09-2401.
Thank you, sir. And do I have the state on the line?
Yes, Your Honor. Ashley Stetson on behalf of the state.
Thank you, Ms. Stetson. And do I have Mr. Stern on the line?
Zach Stern for Mr. Tyler. Thank you for allowing me to appear virtually.
Thank you for being here, Mr. Stern. We are here today on a grand jury warrant that was issued on December 5th, 2025. It does have a range of offense dates dating from January 19th, 2024 to April 5th, 2024. And it does include 1 count of drive-by shooting, a Class 2 felony, 2 counts of narcotic drug possession for sale, a Class 2 felony, 1 count of dangerous drug possession for sale, a Class 2 felony, 1 count of aggravated assault involving a deadly weapon or a dangerous instrument, a Class 3 felony, 1 count of discharging a firearm at a non-residence, a Class 3 felony, 1 count of marijuana possession for sale, a Class 4 felony, 1 count of discharging a firearm in city limits, a Class 6 felony, and 1 count of drug paraphernalia possession, a Class 6 felony. I have noted that Mr. Stern has filed an entry of appearance in this case. I am setting an arraignment hearing in this case in the downtown Superior Courthouse on December 24th at 8:30 in the morning. Next, we're going to discuss your release conditions. Mr. Stern, did you want to put anything on the record as it relates to the release conditions for Mr. Tyler?
I did. Thank you, Your Honor. I've represented Mr. Tyler on and I just want to give the court the case number. It's DR 2024-116187. That case started in April of 2024. And while it's not the exact same indictment, it is largely the same and stems from the exact same alleged conduct that is before Your Honor right now. What has essentially happened is the state has gone back and re-indicted Mr. Tyler adding a couple of charges, but the drive-by shooting, the aggravated assault, most of the most serious charges that Your Honor just listed, Mr. Tyler has been facing prosecution for over the last 18 months. And in that case, he actually was being held on a $100,000 secured appearance bond. He bonded himself out. The case management judge, Judge Nichols, after 6 months of managing the case, actually exonerated $50,000, so keeping $50,000 from Mr. Tyler and having Mr. Tyler wear an ankle monitor, which he's been doing now for a year and a half with 0 violations. Judge Nichols had set those release conditions about a year ago, the $50,000 that is still into the court on behalf of Mr. Tyler for this alleged conduct. I know not every single exact count, but basically what he's been facing, which he has known of, and he's been attending every single court date for this last year and a half. And Your Honor, I also just want to add that Tajon was aware of the warrant, and we had court in the 2024 matter on Monday, yesterday. And I told Tajon that he's likely going to be arrested. I would highly suspect that sheriffs would be there at court waiting for him to arrest him on this warrant. Sheriffs were not there, but Mr. Tyler showed up to court. He was ready to go into custody. He did not. Now, I understand officers arrested him today at gunpoint. He did not in any way put up any fight whatsoever. He knew this warrant was here. He just wanted to take care of it. So for all these reasons, based on, and I guess I just also wanted to also add that it's unclear to me how the state obtained a warrant in this instance and why they would not have requested a summons. Mr. Tyler is out on release in another case. He's bailable as a matter of right in this case, and he has 0 FTAs, failure to appears over the last 18 months on that case, so there's no reason to believe. And again, he was just at court yesterday when he thought he was going to be arrested on this warrant. So I would ask Your Honor to actually release him OR on this case because he's still under the release conditions that Judge Nichols had set a year ago in the 2024 case. If and when the state moves to dismiss the 2024 case in hopes of solely moving forward on the 2025 indictment, they can ask Judge Nichols when they make that motion to dismiss with Judge Nichols to perhaps transfer the release conditions over to the 25 case or to address the conditions then. But to add another $100,000 or really any bond right now on this new case is to ignore essentially the last 18 months of Mr. Tyler's full compliance with his release conditions against these allegations. So that is our request today, and I appreciate you giving me the time to make that record, Judge.
Thank you, Mr. Stern. And Ms. Stetson, was there anything you wanted to put on the record? And Ms. Stetson, we can't hear you. Oh, okay. We just started to be able to.
Okay, thank you, Your Honor. Your Honor, the state is not the attorney of record in the pending charges, Your Honor. The state is just asking for the bond to be affirmed. The grand jury judicial officer heard the case that was presented in front of him or her and felt that the $100,000 cash bond was appropriate. The state, because this is a grand jury case, to have 0 information on anything related to the facts of the case or procedural history of the pending case or the procedural history of this case today. So the state is just asking for the bond to be affirmed. Thank you.
Thank you, Ms. Stetson. I did listen to both the state as well as your attorney. Your attorney provided very useful information tonight. The concern here today is I wasn't present at your hearings as it relates to your CR 2024 case. I wasn't the judge who heard the evidence when the grand jury warrant was issued. And because it's a grand jury warrant, all of that information is sealed, and I do not have access to any of the underlying facts or the reason as to why they felt like setting a bond in the amount of $100,000 cash was appropriate, knowing you had those pending cases. So I am going to affirm the grand jury warrant bond today. I think all these arguments are much more appropriate when you see the judge on December 24th and they have access to the case file because it will be unsealed at that time. So I am going to affirm everything as it stands here today. And if you do end up posting this bond and secure your release, you do have written conditions of release. It will likely be very similar to the ones in your CR 2024 case, which just include not returning to the scene of any alleged crime, no contact with any alleged victim, and you may not possess any weapons. Mr. Stern or Ms. Stetson, did either of you have any questions before we conclude this hearing?
No.
No, Your Honor. Thank you, though.
All right, thank you. And Mr. Tyler, thank you so much for being here. If you will take a step to your left, the officer will get you that paperwork. And counsel, you can disconnect at your convenience. And Ms. Stetson, I believe you're appearing on the last matter as well, correct?
Yes, Your Honor. Thank you.
All right, thank you. Can I have Mr. Diaz to the podium and Mr. Guerra to the chair? Can I get your name and date of birth?
Ricardo Manuel Paez Diaz, February 17, 1997.
Thank you, sir. You're here today on 3 cases. You're here on 2 failure to appear bench warrants that were issued for you. It looks like those relate to your probation cases, excuse me. And then you have another case that is pending and a warrant issued for your arrest in that case on November 4th, 2025. And it does look like it relates to tampering with your ankle monitor that was previously placed on you and absconding from the electronic monitoring supervision. So what we're going to do here is we're going to affirm the attorney that was previously appointed to represent you on these cases. You're going to have a hearing on December 22nd at 8:30 in the morning. That date and time applies to all 3 cases. On your probation case, you have a cash bond of $1,000 in each case. However, on the case related to the ankle monitoring, you have a secured appearance bond of $50,000. In the event you were to post the bonds and be released from custody, you would be released again to the supervision of pretrial services and equipped with electronic monitoring. And you'd have written conditions of release. They remain the same as previously. It does include not returning to the scene of any alleged crime, no contact with any victims, you may not possess weapons or alcohol, and you must contact your probation officer within 72 hours of release. All of this will be in your paperwork. Did you have any questions?
Nope.
Please step to your left. The officer will get you that paperwork. Mr. Guerra to the podium. Dominic Fesnick to the chair. May I get your name and date of birth?
My name is Scott Guerra, born 1970, August 30th.
Thank you, sir. You are here today on a new case. It is for 1 count of discharging a firearm in city limits, a Class 6 felony. Probable cause has been found, and I am appointing an attorney to represent you. You will have a status conference December 22nd at 8:30 and a preliminary hearing December 24th at 8:30.
Okay.
Those will both take place in our downtown Superior Courthouse.
Okay.
You have a secured appearance bond in the amount of $25,000. Okay. In the event you were to post that bond and secure your release, you would have written conditions. You may not contact any alleged victim, complainant, or witness, and you may not possess any weapons. All of this will be in your paperwork. Did you have any questions?
I do not.
Please take a step to your left. The officer will get you that paperwork. Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Dominic Fesnick to the podium and Bernice Williams to the chair. Can I get your name and date of birth?
My name is Dominic Fesniak, April 14th, 1998.
Thank you, sir. You are here today on a new case. It is for 2 counts of burglary, a Class 3 felony, and 2 counts of theft, a Class 6 felony. Probable cause has been found, and I am appointing an attorney to represent you. You will have a status conference December 22nd at 8:30 and a preliminary hearing December 24th at 8:30. You have a secured appearance bond in the amount of $5,000. In the event you were to post bond and be released from custody, you would have written conditions. It does include not returning to the scene of the alleged crime, no contact with the alleged victim, complainant, or witness. All of that will be in your paperwork. Did you have any questions?
Yes, I just had one concern. When the officer that arrested me, he said that I would just be charged with theft because I actually live at the premises for over a month. He didn't say anything about a burglary charge since I live at the premises. So I just don't know. They said that I asked you the question when I got in here because it's kind of odd.
So the police department is the charging agency.
Yeah.
They did include 2 counts of burglary. I'm
Yeah.
not sure why
Yeah.
they indicated to you they were not going to. Their basis for that was the allegations that you did not have permission to be in some of the locations within the home where they alleged the items were taken. So that's their basis for
Okay.
it. As it relates to any defense you have to that, definitely talk to your attorney, but
Sounds good.
I hope that
Yeah,
answers
that
the
could
question
clear
of
it up
why
a
they
little.
brought up
Yeah.
the charges.
Yeah, thank you so much.
Okay, anything further?
No, that's it.
Please take a step to your left, the officer will get you that paperwork. Mr. Williams to the podium, and Ms. Cunningham to the chair, please. Can I get your name and date of birth?
Bernice Williams, September 5th, 1995.
Thank you. You are here today on 2 probation violation warrants with allegations that you violated terms 3, 4, 5, 10, and 15 of your probation. I am appointing an attorney and setting a probation revocation hearing December 22nd at 8:30. In one case, you have a secured appearance bond of $1,000. The other case, it's $250 for a total bond of $1,250. In the event you were to post bond and be released from custody, you do have written conditions. Some of those things include not possessing weapons or alcohol and contacting your probation officer within 72 hours of release. All of that will be in your paperwork. Did you have any questions?
No.
Okay, just up to your left, the officer will get you that paperwork. Thank you, sir. Ms. Cunningham to the podium. Alexa Scanal to the podium, or to the chair, excuse me. Can I get your name and date of birth?
Tawanda Cunningham, August 6, 1978.
Thank you, ma'am. You are here today on a probation violation warrant with allegations that you violated terms 6, 7, and 15. I am appointing an attorney to represent you and setting a probation revocation hearing December 22nd at 8:30. You have a secured appearance bond in the amount of $1,000. In the event you were to post bond and be released from custody, you'd have written conditions. Some of those things include not possessing weapons or alcohol and contacting your probation officer within 72 hours of release. All of that will be in your paperwork, ma'am. Did you have any questions? Please take a step to your left. The officer will get you that paperwork. Alexa Scannell to the podium. Amy Avalar to the chair. Can I get your name and date of birth?
Alexa Chanel, 3384.
Thank you, ma'am. You're here today on 2 probation violation warrants with allegations that you violated terms 3 and 5 of your probation.
Yeah.
I am appointing an attorney to represent you and setting a probation revocation hearing December 22nd at 8:30. You have a secured appearance bond in the amount of $500 in one case, $250 in the other, for a total bond of $750. In the event you were to post bond and be released from custody, you'd have written conditions of release. It does include not possessing weapons or alcohol and contacting your probation officer within 72 hours of release. All of this will be in your paperwork. Did you have any questions?
No, I'm getting out today or tomorrow.
Well, you have to post the bond of $750. If you don't post the bond, then you'll remain in custody until at least your next hearing, which is on December 22nd.
Okay.
Okay, just up to your left, the officer will get you that paperwork. Amy Avalar to the podium. Ronald to the chair. Can I get your name and date of birth?
Amy Avalar, 5/1995.
Thank you, ma'am. You're here today on a failure to appear bench warrant that was issued for you related to a pending drug charge. I am going to affirm the attorney previously appointed to represent you and set a status conference December 22nd at 8:30. You do have a secured appearance bond in the amount of $500. In the event you were to post that bond and be released from custody, you'd have written conditions. It does include not possessing any drugs without a valid prescription, not driving a motor vehicle without a valid driver's license, and then you'll need to ensure that you attend all of your future hearings. If you were to fail to appear, another warrant would issue and you'd forfeit any bond you posted. All of this will be in your paperwork, ma'am. Did you have any questions?
So I stay in custody until the bond is paid?
Yes. If you post the bond, you would be released from custody, but if you don't post the bond, then you'll remain here in custody and they'll transport you to that hearing on December 22nd.
Okay.
Anything further, ma'am?
No.
Please take a step to your left. The officer will get you that paperwork. I do need to take a quick recess to handle urgent warrant. Move on with the calendar. I apologize for the delay. If we could have Ronald to the podium and Karina to the chair.
Karina's a house call, Your Honor.
Okay. Can you mark Karina as a house call? Yes. Can I have Mr. Wilson, or Ms. Wilson Lewis to the chair then? Can I get your name and date of birth?
Ronald Avalon, 8/16/1964.
Thank you, sir. You're here today on a new case. It is for 1 count of dangerous drug possession, a Class 4 felony, and 1 count of drug paraphernalia possession, a Class 6 felony. Probable cause has been found, and I am appointing an attorney to represent you. You do have a status conference on December 22nd at 8:30 and a preliminary hearing on December 24th at 8:30. You have a secured appearance bond in the amount of $250. In the event you do post bond and are released from custody, you have written conditions. It does include not possessing weapons or alcohol and contacting your parole officer within 24 hours. And I do note in here, it does look like there is a warrant related to a parole violation, so you'll likely see a judge for that as well, okay?
What are those dates again?
December 22nd and December 24th.
Okay.
Okay, just up to your left, the officer will get you that paperwork. Ms. Wilson Lewis to the podium. Mr. Adams to the chair. May I get your name and date of birth?
Yeah, Dream Wilson Lewis, 2/11/97.
Thank you, ma'am. You are here today on a probation violation warrant with allegations that you violated terms 3, 4, 5, and 7. I am appointing an attorney to represent you and setting a probation revocation hearing December 22nd at 8:30. You do have a secured appearance bond in the amount of $150. This is in addition to the bond that was previously set on the 5 p.m. calendar. In the event you were to post bond and be released from custody, you'd have written conditions. It does include not possessing weapons or alcohol and contacting your probation officer within 72 hours of release. All of that will be in your paperwork. Did you have any questions, ma'am? Please take a step to your left. The officer will get you that paperwork. Mr. Adams to the podium. Ms. Gonzalez to the chair, please. May I get your name and date of birth?
William Adams, 3463.
Thank you, sir. You are here today because a direct complaint was filed for an offense date of July 19th, 2024. It is for 2 counts of aggravated DUI, a Class 4 felony. I am appointing an attorney to represent you in this case, and I'm going to give you a hearing date. You are going to have a status conference December 31st at 8:30 and a preliminary hearing January 5th at 8:30. I am going to release you today to the supervision of pretrial services. You do have written conditions of release. You may not possess weapons or alcohol, and you must contact your probation officer within 72 hours of release. You're also going to get an envelope with your paperwork. You'll need to ensure that you read those instructions and contact pretrial services upon the release. Did you have any questions?
No, ma'am.
Okay. If you could take a seat in the gallery, we do need to reprint your paperwork. We'll bring that out to you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Alicia? Thank you. Ms. Gonzalez to the podium. Mr. Robigo to the chair. May I get your name and date of birth?
Maria Jane Gonzalez, 7/18/01.
Thank you, ma'am. You are here today because a warrant was issued from the El Centro Justice Court for failing to appear at a hearing related to driving with a license that was suspended, revoked, or canceled. Due to the nature of your charge, you're not entitled to court-appointed counsel. You will have an arraignment hearing in the El Centro Justice Court on January 8th at 8:30 in the morning. I am going to release you today on your own recognizance. That is your promise to appear at that hearing. You do have written conditions of release. You may not possess drugs without a valid prescription, and you may not drive a motor vehicle without a valid driver's license. All of this will be in your paperwork. Did you have any questions?
No, thank you so much.
If you'll step to your left, the officer will get you that paperwork. Thank you, ma'am. Mr. Robigo to the podium. Anthony to the chair. Can I get your name and date of birth?
I don't know.
Good evening. Could I get your name?
My name is Vince Rubigo,
And your date of birth?
11/11/1976.
Thank you, sir. You are here today on 2 cases. You're here on a new case, as well as a warrant from Goodyear Municipal Court. Your new case is for 1 count of resisting arrest, passive resistance, and 1 count of obstructing government operations. Those are both Class 1 misdemeanors. And that is out of the Goodyear Municipal Court. You also have a warrant out of the Goodyear Municipal Court for consuming liquor in public, the Class 2 misdemeanor. You're not entitled to court-appointed counsel in either of these cases. You will have an arraignment hearing in Goodyear Municipal Court on December 31st at 1 p.m., and that applies to both cases. I am going to release you today on your own recognizance. That is your promise to appear at that hearing. You do have written conditions. You're not to possess drugs without a valid prescription, and you may not drive a motor vehicle without a valid driver's license. All of this will be in your paperwork. Did you have any questions?
No, Your Honor.
Okay,
Thank you.
if you'll step to your left, the officer will get you that paperwork. Thank you, sir.
Oh.
Can I have Anthony to the podium, please? May I get your name and date of birth?
It's Anthony Alahalde, 1/15/88.
Thank you, sir. And do I have the state on the line?
Yes, Your Honor. State is President Ashley Stetson on behalf of the state.
Thank you, Ms. Stetson. We are here today for 2 cases. You're here on a new case as well as your probation case. Your new case is for 1 count of sexual assault, Class 2 felony, and because you were on probation at the time you were picked up for this offense, it is a Term 1 violation of your probation. I am finding probable cause and appointing an attorney to represent you in both cases. You are going to have a status conference along with a probation revocation hearing December 22nd at 8:30 in the morning. You're also going to have a preliminary hearing December 24th at 8:30 in the morning. Next, we're going to discuss any release conditions you may have. Ms. Stetson, was there something you wanted to put on the record?
Yes, Your Honor. In regards to conditions of release and bond, Your Honor, the state is requesting bond be set in the amount of $250,000 cash. The suspect is alleged to have sexually assaulted the victim both anally and vaginally, Your Honor. The Form 4 indicates that the victim awoke to being in a location she didn't know and with a person male that she did not know, later identified as the suspect. The victim also indicated that she told the suspect multiple times no, he continued to sexually assault. Your Honor, this did allegedly take place back in 2023, Your Honor. However, DNA was taken and a CODIS hit was returned. The CODIS hit did match the DNA profile did match Anthony Lejalde, or the suspect, Your Honor. Based on that, the state believes that the $250,000 cash is appropriate. It's also worth noting, Your Honor, the suspect is on probation for 2 counts of attempting to commit molestation of a child. From the sentencing was in 2007, Your Honor. The state could not determine how long his probation is. However, in reviewing records from his probation, it does appear that he has had multiple violations while on probation. The state believes 3 probation revocation not hearings, but incidences, Your Honor. So based on that, the state does believe that the $250,000 cash is appropriate. He is already a registered sex offender, and this just goes to show that he is a danger to the community and the state, and which is the reason for the state's recommendation. In regards to conditions of release, those are outlined in the state's written recommendations, but do include no contact with the victim, no access access to weapons, drugs, alcohol, and any other conditions Your Honor see this fit. Also, additionally, Your Honor, the state did not file a recommendation on this suspect's probation violation, but the state, given the allegations and the charges that he is on probation for, the state does feel that non-bondable on the probation violation under term 1 violation is appropriate. Thank you.
Thank you, Ms. Stetson. I have reviewed the allegations in this case along with your criminal history and the notes from your probation officer. And based on that, I am going to set a cash bond on your new charges in the amount of $250,000. However, I am holding you non-bondable on your probation case. So even if you were to post the bond, you would not be released until you at least have your probation revocation hearing on December 22nd at 8:30 in the morning. All of this will be in your paperwork. You also are ordered to not have any contact with the alleged victim in this case. Did you have any questions?
Yes, Your Honor. As far as the revocation hearing goes, could you just kind of explain a little bit more about the bond situation, just so I can better understand? You said not until then, so.
So you have a bond on the new charges, but because I'm holding you non-bondable on the probation case, posting that wouldn't get you released until you find out if the probation revocation hearing is either going to revoke your probation, reinstate your probation, and or set a bond on the probation case. So that, you won't know any of that until at least you see the probation judge on December 22nd.
Okay.
Anything further?
No, ma'am.
Please take a step to your left. The officer will get you that paperwork. And Ms. Stetson, thank you for appearing here this evening. Feel free to disconnect at your convenience.
Thank you, Your Honor.
And officer, I didn't have any house calls until the middle of the calendar. Do you know what happened with Karina?
It says that she was unable to function.
Okay, thank you. Case number 23, row proceed as a house call due to being unable to function. Karina Camberos, date of birth, April 28, 1992, is here on a probation violation warrant with allegations that she violated terms 3, 5, and 15. I am appointing an attorney and setting a probation revocation hearing December 22nd at 8:30. I'm affirming the secured appearance bond in the amount of $250. In the event bond is posted and she is released from custody, she has written conditions. It does include not possessing weapons or alcohol and contacting her probation officer within 72 hours of release. All of this will be in her paperwork. If anything changes after I meet with her, I will update the written record. This does conclude our 11 p.m. calendar, and we will now stand in recess until 2 a.m.